Welcome, adventurers, to
Thank you.
today's hopefully dragon-infested episode of The Rising Hand, where first we will be most likely battling some worms, unless you guys know their language and can manage to talk them out of attacking you. Who wants to do the recap?
I can do the first half, and then I had too much wine for the second half.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da. We obviously had our watches. They didn't really see anything the first time around as much. And the second watch, Lex, Snarfer, and B-Rad kind of talked about their apprehension about facing this dragon. B-Rad obviously didn't have any. Then we had to do all these different sort of obstacles, essentially. Like the first one we came to was a whole bunch of almost like holes with mandibles and everything, and little acorn or pine cone fell in and like ate it up, and so we had to find a way across that whole field of holes that seemed endless. And we did, because Zafir built a bridge like 40 feet I think through it, and Aluharad and Atuor helped get the horses across. Kalora turned into a giant eagle and basically carried everyone across. And Lex was ready with her levitate in case someone was to fall, and Zafir did fall, so Lex helped there. And then he was polymorphed into an eagle. Then the next obstacle we came across was a like crevice in the earth. It was 20 feet across. On one side there was a rope bridge, and the other side was like a very narrow path that had a 10-foot difference rather than the 20-foot that we were seeing. But yet again, Zafir built a bridge out of stone. And everyone got across just fine. Then I don't know exactly when Zafir noticed something was following us, but he did. I think it might have been at this time because I put these notes here, but that doesn't mean anything. And then we took a rest that night. When Zafir and Narfrin were taking a rest, they saw red eyes in the woods. So they decided to go down toward it, and Zafir kind of urged Narfrin to actually go to it, because Zafir, I guess, felt it was like some sort of deity sort of vibe thing going on. And it was, I think, was it Whitebird? But whatever, Narfrin touched its forehead, and Shadow was there too. It disappeared, and then Shadow turned into this big fucking direwolf with red eyes, which is totally cool, and she definitely still seemed like she was herself. The next watch was Lex and Kalora, and Kalora obviously checked on Shadow to make sure she was still her, and not Kalora also confirmed that. But Lex obviously approached Kalora about Narfarin, and they came to an understanding. And because Lex was just like, okay, everybody's got to get along because we have to be on the same team fighting this dragon. Mind you, my notes were a little more trashy than that, but still. And that's what I have. I don't remember how we got to the purple worms.
Yeah, so the rest of the stuff that I have, we got to the banks of the Boardval Swamp, and Zafir did water walk for us, so we were able to easily go through the swamp with the help.
Keeping track of time there.
Yes, and then with the help of the little mosquito, which was awesome, getting all the terrible
Dragonfly
got all the mosquitoes away from us. And then we kind of just went through the swamp as far as my notes remind me, and eventually Kalora saw the entrance to the mountain, and that's when the worms showed up. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else, but
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Okay, you have Thaddeus and Claribold now. This dungeon, or this swamp's a little bit cooler than the other one, huh? I think it looks cooler.
Yes. Yeah.
The other one was a little bit too funky. All right, so to give you guys just a little bit more than what you got, Lex was the one who actually noticed these worms. They just came through the water that's kind of all around you. barreling through underwater, just creating a bulge in the water as it was pushed to either side and up by the force of the worm's movement. At the last moment, Lex called out just as they broke the surface right in front and to the left of you. And I think only one of you got an attack off.
Yeah, Narfering.
Yeah, just Narfering got an attack off as the worms emerged, but Lex calling it out avoided the surprise round that they would have had she not noticed it. So, as these worms appear and begin to attack everyone, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Woo!
Might have to move some people just slightly to get everybody into combat state.
I'm pretty sure this is the best initiative roll I've done in like a year.
It's like the worst for me.
Hey, if we're mounted, we're just on. They're on our initiative.
That depends. You can either have the horse be controlled by you, in which case they are on your initiative. If the
Cool.
horse is going to have its own movement where it can do its own thing rather than you telling it what to do, then it's going to have its own initiative.
Cool.
So let's pretend I'm probably not going to stay on the horse. Should I roll for its own initiative?
Yeah, if you're not going to stay on the horse, then that's
Okay.
probably safe.
You want us to just put the
Ooh.
initiative in the chat, Matt?
That's a good
I'm going
idea.
to ask you
Oh.
for it just because it's way easier for me because I don't have to switch
Yeah.
chat windows over and over again.
For the horse.
My initiative went stupid today.
+2.
Okay, I think I've got everybody in combat.
Your boy got 21. There's go.
Oh, I got 21 too.
All right, where's my encounter?
21 squad, 21,
For
21.
me.
+1.
21, 21.
Straight up, bro.
Okay, and when I ask you about your horse, just tell me if your horse is moving on your initiative, just tell me your initiative. Ash.
Logan and Tito, what's your horse?
20
do?
total.
For
And
the-
I'm
just the horse?
controlling the horse.
Okay, 20.
Yeah.
So Tito is also a 20.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not used to the new token. So I was like, where's Tito? 20. Black
Where's
Mamba.
21.
So that's a Hezrian roll as well?
Yeah.
All right. So essentially, when that happens, I'm just going to ask you to, if you do get off your horse or if you're knocked off, roll the horse a separate initiative. That's just
Okay.
if you get knocked off or get off. That's all.
Okay.
Hezrian 21.
So what's all around us right now? Is that all water or is
Water, indeed.
Did I cast
Yeah,
it
it's-
on? I might have cast. How many people can I cast it on? Because I might have done B-Rad.
Be rad.
it 17?
Okay. And is Horse Hubert going on your initiative?
I was gonna. That's what I was asking about the water thing. Is it like
I'm checking to see how
Water.
many people I could have cast because I can't remember who I cast it on.
In the area you're in right now, it's not very deep, obviously, because, well, I guess your horses all have it on there. But no, it's not very deep. You can look down and kind of gauge, but there's like small bits of earth sticking up out of the water in places where you are.
Up to 10.
Hold on, I'm gonna wait for him because that determines if I'm on the horse or not.
Yeah, yeah.
No, B-Rad was the 10th. Because I've got Shadow, then the 6 horses.
So B-Rad's got water
Yeah.
walk on him.
So I roll for my horse.
And for yourself.
+0 for the horse, I believe, for the
Okay.
riding horses.
Natural 20.
Fuck. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Roll those
That
later.
also means you are giving me control of Horse Hubert, just so you're aware. Okay. Claribold, go ahead and roll that for me, Reed.
8.
8.
He'll stay on Thaddeus.
Okay, so Thaddeus is an 8.
So you got a total of 26.
Zafir.
Zather is staying on the horse. He rolled a 17.
17, and Zafir is also controlling the horse?
Yep.
Okay, 17 for Damascus. Kalora,
14.
14. You're not controlling a horse, correct?
Nope.
And you're a bird?
Yep.
All right, Lex.
Lex got 16 and Liddell is 8.
Logan.
13.
13. All right. Narfarin.
21.
21.
21.
Shadow
21.
On
21.
initiative. Yeah, we'll just keep Shadow on yours because that's just way easier. Okay. And then I've got to get Bird Kalora.
You don't have to. I'm gonna probably unwild shape pretty quickly.
Josh, on our turn, do you want to
Okay.
go first or do you want me to go first?
You have the higher dex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go first.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Loud. Loud.
I don't have the music because I'm. One sec. I gotta get my sound effects because
Let's
otherwise.
put
I'll
on
be lost.
savage mode too.
No.
Oh, and I've got to make. I've got to make.
Oh,
another
Luher had
character.
them.
No, I've got to make another character for.
Well, where are they?
They'll be there.
Oh, okay.
For Ariana,
Yeah.
just so you guys know, my sister's going to watch at some point. She's going to watch during her break during her D&D session, and then when she finishes up, she's going to watch. They usually finish around 10.
Cool.
So,
Absolutely not.
okay, let me tell her. Mary says you suck, we can't play.
Exactly. Verbatim.
Oh man, we can't even play.
Aw.
Nope.
Damn.
Oh well, we had a good
Yeah,
run.
Add more players. All right. First up, either Black Mamba, Hezrian, or Narfrin. What would you like to do?
Let's do this shit.
Our friend's on.
Let's see. Mary, are you down on the ground or are you technically still in the air?
I'm in the air.
Okay. So then I'm gonna take these two, and we're gonna move.
Is it anybody else, or can you barely hear Narfarin?
Barely here.
Yeah, I can barely hear him.
Okay.
Who's Narfarin?
You know what I
Lucky.
mean.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move to like here, and I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark, the one on the right, Matt.
Okay.
Um,
Right. This one.
So bonus action
What's
Hunter's
this?
Mark, and then I'm gonna shoot the first one. Yep. Okay. Not starting off good. Didn't hit the first shot.
Okay.
All right. Then I'm gonna shoot him again. Wow. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
All right. I miss both of my shots. Then that is,
Trash.
yeah, that really sucks. I rolled a 4 and a 6. All right. That's my turn, I guess.
Man,
Unfortunate.
this animation cool.
There's an animation.
Yeah, it says your turn.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, that shit fire. Just gonna do Eldritch Blast on each of them, one of each. Nope, that doesn't hit. 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll
All right.
damage.
Sweet. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. And which one was the 9 points of damage on?
Uh,
or-
the-
right.
The one to the left.
Okay.
Of Lex, yeah. And then bonus action, use a Shield of Faith, and in my turn.
Gotcha. Next up is Tito.
Okay, so quick question.
Shoot.
I only see one of them. Am I not supposed to be able to see this?
From your perspective, yeah, I guess so. No, your visibility should be higher on this map. One sec, let me just change something.
Yeah, I see both.
Yeah, it's because you're within 60 feet of the other one.
Ah,
I'm just going to make it universally visible for everybody, the whole map, because there's no secrets on this map or anything. Oh yeah, it's going to reload.
That's cool.
Now you
Whoa.
guys can see everything, right?
Okay. Hang on. I need to do a quick measurement.
Sure.
Okay. I cast Hypnotic Pattern right in between both of them. So it hits both of them and not anyone else. I guess like right here, I make the 30, like we're the 30 feet out from the cubo. So it
Okay.
gets both of them in one else. And then it goes back like this way, however much 30 feet.
I got you. What's the save?
So your wisdom save. Oh, and the pattern that's gonna hopefully hypnotize them is just gonna be some booty cheeks,
Just some booty cheeks.
some butt
Okay.
cheeks. Yeah.
First one rolls a 6. That's going to be the one on top. The one on the bottom rolls a 13. So they both
Yes, they're both charmed. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. I bet they're resistant to charm. Well, charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has speed of 0.
Any other factors there with hypnotic pattern?
The spell ends for an affected creature if it's any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Stupor.
Andrew just puts a fancy twist on it.
Stupor. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes. Wait, no. I tell B-Rad to go fuck some shit up.
Okay. Great.
And give him Bardic Inspiration.
Just nope. Great. All right. Next up is the first purple worm, who is just going to stand around in a stupor or stupor, whichever you like. And next up is B-Rad.
Huh?
All right, let me look at this map real quick.
Sure.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so nobody's moved, right? Nobody, any on either side has moved, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Narfrin moved.
Oh yeah, no, Narfrin did.
Tito was saying something and you were talking through it.
Oh, I didn't hear. Sorry. Go ahead, Andrew.
Tito.
I was just gonna say, I wanted to say, they're all charmed, hopefully, with booty cheeks. My hypnotic
Fantastic.
pattern.
All right, now can you hear me?
This is legitimately. Yeah, no, I was like, I kept thinking of that. Like, no, she's on a Zoom call. Like,
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, Mel.
what is this?
Or
Oh,
sorry,
no,
B-Rad.
That was my sister who
I meant B-Rad.
said, "Can you hear me?"
Oh, okay. So, is this in combat range where the Lex is, or does it have to be like right up?
That is Lex. Lex is not in combat range. Technically, the Liddell is within combat range. Your
Okay.
squares basically have to be touching to be in combat range.
So if I go like here, right? Am I in the thing, or is that like
that's within its zone. You'd have to go one square back.
okay? So hold on, let me move back to make sure.
You'd also have to go around it because you can't go through its
Yeah,
spaces.
yeah. I was just making sure. I was just
Yeah.
So that is. Hold on. I think I can make it there, right? If I skirt past it, that's 35.
What's your movement?
40 feet.
All right, so let me give you a sense
Oops.
of where his box is because I don't know if you guys can actually see this.
I don't know what it is.
This is the area you cannot go in for him, essentially.
So the top, if I click on his icon, right? Is it the box that's fully surrounding him, or where his artwork is?
It's the box fully surrounding him.
Okay, so the red, whatever. Right.
Yeah, the red.
Okay.
I didn't know if you guys could see that, but yeah, it's the
Right.
red.
So that's 30. Okay, yeah, I can make it there because that is 30 feet. Yeah, shut up. So, and then I'm gonna rage
Okay,
and attack it.
go for it.
Fuck. Okay, so the first one is 12.
And oh, 12 to hit.
Yes, 12 to
Yeah,
hit.
that misses.
Okay. Second one. Natural 20.
Go.
So that is 1d6.
Shit, I forgot to add a Luhrad Matthew.
D6 plus. Wait, 2, 4, 9. So that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And hold on, let me get my d10 out. No, that's a. No, there they are. No, that's percentage. Right here. And 4 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys watch as B-Rad runs behind this creature, takes out his sword, and begins wailing on it. As he does, the creature that was just standing there, kind of gently swaying before, suddenly becomes a flurry of activity yet again and begins wrapping itself up, coiling to attack. The other one, on the other hand, is still remaining motionless. Next up is Zapper.
Now that I've unmuted myself, I am
Yeah.
going to yeah, I mean, if he's fighting right there with that dude, I'm gonna ride over here with the big pink sword.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called right now.
Great Falchion.
The Great Falchion. And I'm gonna try and hurt this one some more while the other one's not moving.
Okay, great. Go ahead.
Bummer. Nat 19.
Just misses.
So that's like a 26 to hit.
Yeah, I know it hits.
And then, let's see, Great Falchion, 2d6 plus 4.
You are mounted, so remember that.
Oh yes, it's
Goes
not
up.
2d6, it's 2d10. Thank you for that reminder. And then I've got, what's it called? Sorry, it's the thing that is new. Divine Strike, so 1d8.
Hold on. I didn't. I forgot. Sorry, I didn't.
You're good.
I forgot to when I rolled the natural 20.
You didn't crit?
Oh,
Yeah, I just realized that.
yeah, just give me the
My bad.
the extra damage. Actually, you know what?
Okay.
Give me the total, and I'll just subtract out the last one.
Do you want me to do the total of
The
with
dice
the
you rolled
lightning
times
damage?
2. Yeah,
Oh,
with
the dice
lightning damage.
Okay, so the
So it was
without
8 lightning
modifiers,
damage
correct?
would've been total.
Yeah, without modifiers.
okay, no modifiers was 2 piercing damage.
Yeah.
This is the roll. 2 piercing damage,
So
and the
4.
lightning was a 4
Yeah, so 10 total piercing damage. What's your modifier? Or 10 total damage. What's your modifier?
plus 5.
Okay, so 15.
Well, that's 12. 4 points of 4 points of lightning and 2 of slashing times 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So 12.
Plus the
Don't
modifier.
Don't
so
forget
17,
rage damage as well.
Plus 2 more.
19.
19.
Cool.
Okay, sorry about that. I totally forgot.
Thanks for remembering.
Okay, good rolls. So it's going to be with the slashing 14 and then plus 3 fire. And
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on Damascus.
Good idea.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Lex, you're up.
All right. So which one went already? It's the one straight in front of us, and the one right next to me.
The one at the top has gone already.
Okay, so it's not that bad
And the
boy.
one on the right is still stunned. or
Charmed.
Charmed.
Currently not doing anything.
Let's see. So I think I'm going. How much? Is it half movement if I jump off my horse? Or no?
You do not have water walk on you, right?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
You as a person? Then it's not
Yes.
half movement.
Okay, cool. So then I'm going to 1, 2. That's, hold on, I don't know where it was. I get that was 25. So what? I thought that was the one that not charmed. Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah, the one on
don't
the right
listen
is
to me.
charmed. The one up top
Okay.
has gone and is not charmed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not charmed.
Got you. You said up top, and I think it's like straight in front of us is up top.
Oh.
So that's not your fault. That
Yeah.
is my negligence.
All good.
That puts
Actually,
me at 30.
one other thing. Sorry, this is kind of a mess. We're getting used to playing again. Zafir, you are your horse is within the creature's space. Is there anywhere else you could have been to attack him?
You're muted.
still
You're
Muted,
muted.
Michael.
Okay, so it's a 4x4.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
a
yeah,
4x4.
I could be right here.
Okay.
Okay, so right there. There we go.
Okay, that's where you're gonna be. I like it.
Okay, where-
Okay.
So I'm gonna scurry around the back, and kind of.
Scurry.
Yep, scurry, and then obviously take out Snake Big
Where are you?
Dagger. I'm
She's
around the
on
back.
the back of the.
Oh,
worm.
you're
She's
you're
riding it.
climbing
You have
it?
to be over here.
Yeah. Just move back beside Brad,
Okay.
not on
that's
top
fine.
of it. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm next to B-Rad.
Yes.
I'm
Do
gonna
not
roll.
get advantage from Liddell, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I get advantage because someone else is within 5 feet. Not advantage, but I
Yes,
get.
you get that.
yeah.
You get sneak attack for sure.
On this nat 20, she's about to roll.
You mean 12 plus 9, so 21.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. All right. Gotta get all my little D6s out. Hold up. Too many here.
Use your
No.
dagger.
And my dagger and my other D6. Nope, that's just a +6. Don't listen to me. No, that is my other
Wait,
D6.
is this? Are you attacking with the sword right now? or the-
No, I got this. Alright, so that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you see kind of Lex go behind next to B-Rad, her usual battle buddy, and lifts her left hand and takes her Snake Big Dagger, activate the poison and just dragging it across his exoskeleton.
Okay. How much damage was it?
19.
19. Thank you.
But you're going to see her with her short sword, maybe. Oh, you don't see her with her short sword. She
Okay.
gets really excited and then rolls a 10 for her Winter's Edge.
Yeah, she connects really well with the first attack, stabbing deep into the carapace of the
Gets
the
cocky.
purple worm. The second one just glances right off the armor. Kind of looks at the sword confused for a sec. Kalora, you're up.
All right. So Kalora, as an owl, oops, I didn't mean to be doing that. Is going to fly up to this tree up here,
Okay.
which I assume about how high up is it, babe?
These land masses are only about 2 feet higher than the swamp, so the tree is probably a total of 12 feet up.
Okay, I get 12 feet up, and I drop Wild Shape, and I hold onto the tree, and I cast Call Lightning at 3rd level,
Nice.
Cool.
and I cast it on the one we've all been wailing on.
That was
And
some nice flavor.
can I have a dex, please?
You can. Not natural 1.
Yay.
Okay, it fails. And what's the weather like out right now?
Lightningy.
I'll say it's partly cloudy.
Would you say it's stormy conditions?
No, definitely not.
And it is, let's see, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
That was some shitty rolls.
Is that your turn, Miss Teely?
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Logan.
I can't really move because Andrew has control of our horse.
You get off the horse.
Yeah, that scares me though. I'm gonna get off the horse and
You've
run
got
over
water walk?
to. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna run over to that guy.
Okay.
Right here.
Moving Ash. Or you?
Can I go right here and
Here.
get
Now you can
advantage?
drag yourself.
Thank you.
Not Ash. Just you.
I'm meaning to click on myself.
No. You
Got it.
cannot go there. Oh, yes, you can. I guess. Sharing space with Liddell. He's fine. You can share space with him. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and attack.
Do I get advantage being flanked with Lex?
You do. Yes.
I'm gonna hit double-handed with my quarterstaff,
Kill it.
and that's a fucking natural 1.
Okay.
Mm. I thought
Alright.
you were about to say
The
20.
quarterstaff, as you twist it and
Nope,
try to
unfortunately.
come down with the back of the wooden weapon, slips out of your hand. Apparently, it got wet in the swamp at some point and drops to the ground. It's now lost under the water.
Well, shit. Any chance of me being able to? No, I'm not even gonna waste an action on that. I'm gonna just unarmed strike him.
Go for it.
All right, that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I want to bonus action burn key point and do my flurry of blows.
You got it. Go ahead.
That is 6 to hit on the first,
Not quite.
and a 23 to hit on the second.
23 definitely hits. Roll damage.
All right.
Hello, Piper.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right.
And
Don't you get 3 attacks with flurry of blows?
no 2.
Oh.
But I do have. It's magic. I'm magical.
Yeah, I know.
So can I get him to make a Okay, so it says whenever you hit, you can. Okay, can I just do it? Can't take a reaction until the end of my turn.
There's
my
no
next
save.
turn. Yep.
Yeah.
It's either fall prone if you fail a dex save, get pushed 15 feet for a strength save, and or it can't take a reaction until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, that's totally something you could do. So you guys watch as Logan runs up, drops her quarterstaff, but then connects with the connects with the first and third punch that she throws at the purple worm. Its face now coming down to start to go to attack her, but she manages to connect with the side of its toothy maw, and it just is stunned, goes reeling from the attack, and it seems like it's not going to be able to take a reaction until her next turn. Next up is Luharad, whose character sheet I did not get up. He is going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile because I know he has that. It's going to hit because it always does. Let's go ahead and roll some damage.
Yay.
Next up is Claribold. Narferin, that's you.
Okay. Let's see. So I guess we'll just have Claribold and Thaddeus move to like right there. And then I will have Claribold try and hit it twice.
Go for it. Roll your d12 first.
Right. Thank you for reminding me. I rolled a 7.
7. Okay.
So he is
So
all
you're good.
good. It's a 19.
19 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Yeah, we'll save it for now. Oh wow, 6 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Rolled a 1. That sucks. And second hit is gonna miss.
Okay.
Let me see if he has any good bonus actions. That's all Clairbolt's gonna do for now, I think. He'll bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on this thing. I should have done that in the first place, but
Okay.
That's what he does.
Perfect. Hunter's Mark. Consider him marked. Next up is Thaddeus. Wait, no, that's not right. Liddell. Liddell is getting the fuck out of Dodge. Actually, yeah, he's dipping out. He doesn't know he would take an attack of opportunity, and that he doesn't have to because Logan managed to punch him, but Liddell is leaving. And then next up is the other purple worm who continues swaying about. Atior's up next, and he is going to step forward just a bit to get here. And he is going to cast Fireball at 4th level. Basically centering it over here, so it'll just hit the purple worm. So it's going to make a dex save, which it fails with a 0. My purple worms can't roll, and takes 30 points of damage as the fireball explodes outward, pushing the water out and causing waves to lick at your ankles, those of you that don't have water walk on them. That is it for Atior. Top of the round, Hezrian or Narfarin?
Narfarin goes.
You guys can switch turn over turn. Just to
Do
say
you want to go first? Or you want me to go?
You can go. I'll go first next time.
All right, I need some redemption here.
Let's hope so.
I'm gonna move just right over to there, and I will try and shoot it again.
The same one you tried to shoot before with their hunter's mark on it?
Is that it's the one on the right? Is that the one I tried to shoot?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to the other one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot that one instead.
Go for it.
Next shot.
Wow.
Okay, there we go. That's a 23. Rolled off of a 20.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Um, 11 points of damage on the second.
Okay.
I think that's. You know what? I'll actually measure really quick.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to move her over here. I'm gonna jump off onto the land right here.
Okay.
And then she is gonna come over to. How much movement does she have? 50. So she moved 5. So she's moved 15 so far. So.
This is a temporary shadow image, by the way. I just haven't found one I like yet. If you find one, feel free to send it to me.
No,
It has to
this
be a
one- this
transparent
one looks
background,
fine.
top down.
All
But
right,
she
and
doesn't
then
have the spines.
going to attack this thing with advantage with Claribold.
Okay.
And she'll do that. See if she can hit better than I can. For sure, I rolled an 18 on the attack roll.
Whatever it is, it hits.
Sweet.
Hi, Pete.
Pete is now Logan.
Mhm.
11 points of damage from her.
Very cool.
And I also need a strength saving throw.
Can she do that on gargantuan creatures?
It
Curious.
says if the target is a creature, there's no size specification.
Okay.
So
Cool with me.
DC 13.
I'm sure it'll be all right then.
Never know.
Well, unless I keep rolling like this. Yeah, 21.
Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Cool. Hezreen, you're up.
All right, sweet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
That's a 26.
26 definitely hits.
All right, sweet. 46. And so I got 20 points of damage so far.
Wow. Okay.
And then I also have this thing called Radiant Soul, and I can add +4 radiant damage to any spell that has radiant damage. So I guess 24 points of damage.
Okay. Great.
And with that, I guess the next person who attacks has advantage. So yeah. And then I end my turn right then and there.
I just said something as the purple worm. I didn't mean to. Next up is Tito.
All right. Okay. Right worm is still woozy, right? And left worm is like attacking us.
I'm sorry, Tito. What?
All right. The left worm is attacking us while the right worm is still like all
Yeah, the right
charmed.
worm is still super charmed. The left worm has not had a
Okay.
turn yet in which it wasn't
Yeah.
charmed, but
I'm just gonna be like, you stupid worm! You're so fat and ugly, and you look like tentacles.
okay.
Vicious mockery it with a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. You got it. 6.
Oh, cool. All right. It fails.
Yes, it does.
And takes 5 psychic damage, and is disadvantaged on the next attack roll it makes before at the end of its next turn.
Brutal. Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, stick my tongue at it too.
Fantastic. Next up is the purple worm, who now out of his stupor and ready to attack, gets hit with a concussive series of attacks, leaving him dazed. And the first attack is going to be a little bit shaky as he comes down to try to bite Logan at disadvantage.
You mean stupor, by the way.
Let's
Oh
see.
man.
Tito says that out loud.
Sure. That's a 19 to hit Logan at disadvantage. Does that hit?
Cutting words! Don't
Yes,
you
it
do
does.
that, you stupid idiot!
Okay.
I
Wait,
need
hang
your
on, let me
dice.
make sure. Let me make sure. No, his dice has been sucking.
You just rolled 19
Oh.
at disadvantage.
Shoot, am I not in range? Wait, no, it's 60 feet. Never mind. Alright, so D8.
Roll a d8.
Dang it, 2.
There's a 17 hit
That
you,
was like-
Logan.
Absolutely, it does.
Fantastic. So that's going to be Michael, you can't update your token all the time. I'll fix it on the break. 3d8 plus 9. Roll. You're going to take 24 points of piercing damage,
All right.
and then go ahead and make a dexterity save for me.
24. You said right, 24.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
said
24
points.
24 points of damage, and make a
And a
Dex save.
dexterity save.
Yep.
Hey, 23.
23. Okay, you succeed. As the bite attack comes down, he begins to get his jaws around you after he bites you, like he's going to try to swallow you. But you manage to
Oh,
do
great.
monk shit and kind of push off of one of his teeth as he tries to do so and thus avoid being swallowed. Next, he's going to lash out with his tail, which comes up out of the water somewhere near Atior, and takes a smack at him. This one's not at disadvantage, right, Tito? Just the first one?
Clarable will use his reaction to invoke a disadvantage on it.
Okay. So it's the 29, the first roll. Second roll is a 25. Still hits. So it's going to do...
I tried.
It's a good try. $16 points of damage to Atior as the stinger punctures his, we'll say his side. 16. And then he's going to make a Constitution save. This two-computer thing is not working out as well as I hoped it would. It's going to be 17. He fails. Okay. You watch as Atior, reeling from this first attack, begins to kind of look pale, and his lips kind of go blue and start foaming a little bit. He falls to one knee and stands back up. Really, really hurt. Next, the purple worm is going to use its movement to burrow into the ground. Whoever hasn't used your reaction thus far can take an attack of opportunity if they would like, because he is going to try to get away from you guys.
Me.
Yes.
Hey, Matt, since this is
You're muted.
Since this is happening simultaneously and the next attack hits with advantage because of Guiding Bolt,
I will say pick one of you that will technically be the first attack.
so I would ask for it for me because I'm the only one not lined up for anyone with advantage.
That sounds good to me.
So we get advantage if we're lined up, correct?
Yeah, if you're lined up. Correct. So Shadow,
I just realized I didn't
Player
roll
Bolt,
advantage last time when I
Logan,
rolled the natural one.
Zephyr, Lex, and B-Rad all get attacks of
Man, that's
opportunity.
tough.
I'd also like to know how much the worm weighs.
100,000.
A lot.
Is it more than 500?
Like, by a magnitude.
Okay, then never mind.
Yes.
Then
He's
I'll
like-
just roll.
I
80
got
feet
a.
tall or
Oh,
something?
sorry, I got a 27.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, his AC is an 18. So if you hit, just tell me the damage. If you don't hit, don't.
Okay, gotcha.
So Shadow did 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need another strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength save.
You're muted.
25.
22 points of damage from Zephyr.
Okay. What did you do? Just out of
Um,
curiosity.
I rolled a 24 with the Great Falchion.
Oh, okay. Cool. Love that weapon.
Uh,
Oh, actually, sorry. Take away take away 4 damage because I don't get the divine strike.
Alexa, you're muted.
You're muted.
Do you get sneak attack on reactions?
I don't know.
You get it once per turn.
Yep, once per turn. That's true.
Oh no.
I got 12 points of piercing damage and 3 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
So then I got a nat 20. So we're looking
Oh.
at
Wait,
12
shouldn't she
plus
get sneak
2,
attack?
so
since It's not
14.
technically her turn. It's not per round. It's per turn, right?
It resets at the start of your turn, I believe.
Next turn,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how most things reset. It's not like when the turn order resets, it's at the start of your turn.
I got 14.
14 points of damage? Okay.
Yeah, with snake bit.
Oh man, guys, he is looking really rough, but he does
Would I
manage
be?
to.
Oh.
Yeah, Logan,
I
you,
was
you
gonna- I
are
was gonna
there.
do
You
one.
can hit.
Would I be able to burn a key point and like flurry of blows my reaction?
One attack.
Okay.
You can make
Then
a
I'll
You
just
do have
do-
advantage though.
punch attack.
All right. Yep. I'll do my unarmed strike.
Okay.
Can I kick him?
Sure. You're a monk.
All right.
Monk
Or
shit
roundhouse kick him.
Go for it.
All right.
at advantage.
Let's do it. All right. That's a 12 to hit.
At
Yeah,
advantage.
this is unfortunately.
Yeah, it was the 12 and
Fuck.
I need to not roll these dice anymore.
Okay, so the purple worm burrows into the ground underneath the water. You all lose sight of him.
Chest worm.
Is there anything that Call Lightning does during someone's turn, Mary?
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
That's the end of his turn. Next up is B-Rad.
Did it come back up or no? I didn't see it on the map.
Still under.
Damn. Okay. Since I can't see it and I don't know where anything else is, I'm coming over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit this one that is in front of me.
Go for it.
I think.
You guys would know the other worm, as you guys, it was diving under. Logan, you would have had the best view of it. Actually, go ahead and make a medicine check for me, Logan.
Can I?
Zaffer,
Because
you
I'm
can't see her.
mounted
You're right
higher?
next to her. Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me move back. It might affect what happens.
22.
And
Mine's
Logan,
15.
15. Yeah, you
Mhm.
guys both know this thing was on death's door. Very, very hurt.
Sick.
So B-Rad.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, I'm still going back over here. And I will hit it. Hopefully
Okay.
hit it. I should say hopefully hit it. And the first one is a 19.
19 definitely
Wait,
hits.
you said it was 18, correct?
18 to hit. Yeah, you can still tell me the roll.
Okay.
I just meant for that
Okay,
one.
yeah. Okay. First attack is nice. 11, 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 20. So
Yeah, extra damage. That's
no,
a nat
not
20?
not natural 20, just
Oh, okay.
regular. Total 20.
I guess.
So that is 10 points of piercing damage. Third attack is an 18.
18 just hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to action surge and hit it again.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Okay, that is a 17. I mean, that's more than 20, so I don't want to have to do that math.
Sure.
That's 8. That's another 10 points of damage.
Okay. So it's B-Rad. Oh, you have more.
No,
Wow.
nope. Sorry, and that's my turn. That's all I was saying.
Okay. Gotcha. So as B-Rad runs over to this stunned creature, you guys all watch as he, blow after blow, attacks and connects with this purple worm, causing deep gouges into the side of its carapace. It wakes up from the stupor after the first blow, but reels under the pressure of the other ones. Next up is Zafir.
All right. It was Atior who got fucked up, right?
Yeah, he's not doing very well.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bonus action cast Sanctuary on B-Rad, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna cast Life Transference. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm doing that right now. Okay, so I take 20 points of necrotic or radiant damage. I'm going to say radiant because I don't feel like Zafir would cast anything necrotic on himself. But
Yep.
40 points of healing towards Atior.
Fantastic. Watch as he... Oh, Piper. Jesus.
And it shoots out like, I do it kind of like a ball of blue and brass glowing fire.
Yeah, as soon as it connects, the ruddy glow appears back in his cheeks. His lips turn their correct color, and he seems to kind of get a little bit straighter and more ready to fight again. He kind of nods towards you, Zafir.
And then I'm just going to put my put myself between it and other people. Actually, hold on. Where was I? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And on my horse, do I have 60 feet of movement?
Yes.
I'm going to go to the other side of it to give B-Rad advantage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. One more down.
Yeah.
And Sanctuary is still on Damascus and B-Rad. It's not concentration.
Wow. Okay, cool. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Lex, you're up.
All right. So Lex, seeing how this thing was burrowing underground, and obviously the first burrowing underground, and the first thing Lex thinks of obviously is those fucking bullets. So she goes 1, 2. Let me figure out my movement here. So she's gonna go here.
Okay.
And then she's going to levitate. And that
Gotcha.
is it.
How high up?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. Perfect. Next up, Kalora Tea Leaf.
All right. I bring another lightning bolt down on the worm. Woo!
Woo!
Dex save, please.
Dex save for the worm.
Man, Kalora and Zephyr are going to have a conversation about the lightning after this.
They just can't make dex saves. That's what it is. 5.
Ha! 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And is Atior looking like A-okay?
He's still hurt. I mean, he's still bleeding a little bit from the side where the thing got him, but he doesn't look... He's not the worst you've ever seen him.
Okay. I will go ahead and cast a healing word at him.
Okay.
And he gets 7 points of healing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Perfect. Next up is Logan.
All right. Question. Can I see how deep the water is?
You're walking on it. It's like super, super murky, like it's covered in pond scum. You could try to move it and discern how it looks or, where your staff is, but it would take an action to investigate.
Do you think I'll be able to go back to the same place, or might I forget where it is?
Lex would remember where it is, I think.
What are we talking about?
I'm
Where
gonna yell,
Logan dropped her
Lex, I
shit.
dropped my staff here. And then I'm gonna run over to the worm guy.
Okay, perfect.
Can
So
I
Lex,
point?
you take mental note of where Logan was when she said that.
And I'll try. Here, am I like advantage, or would I have to be there where Brad is?
I would say you have to be where B-Rad is, or there would have to be somebody on
Got
the
a
other
whole
side.
horse.
Well, actually, I guess you could be on the other side because the horse takes up 2 spaces.
I will go
You can
over
get on
there,
the other
'cause
side
I
of
was right
B-Rad.
here, and that would be
Yeah, I'll say that's
yeah.
advantage.
I got it.
You got both sides covered.
So I'm just gonna start hitting the heck out of him. I'm gonna
Go for it.
do 2 unarmed strikes first. First one's gonna be let's see if I get. Okay, first one's gonna be an 18 to hit.
18 just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Great, that's gonna be 5 points of damage, of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that again. It's a 23 to hit.
23 also hits.
4 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend another key point and do a flurry of blows.
Go for it.
First one's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
It's only 3 points of damage.
Okay.
But he is not going to be able to make a. Can I re-roll damage with my Savage Attacker on that one?
If the feat gives you the ability, then yes.
Yes, it does. To re-roll damage. That's going to be 7 points of damage instead. And
Okay.
he will not be able to make a reaction until the end of my next turn.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to do one more.
Okay.
The 17 hit.
17
Didn't
misses,
hit.
unfortunately.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Next up, you guys watch as some rather large creatures, large for what they are, begin to see blood in the water, so to speak, and decide that it is time for them to attack. So this first one, it's a giant mosquito, essentially, about 5 feet long, 5 feet wide, comes and is going to try to attempt to latch on to Shadow.
Is the dragonfly still out?
Yeah, it would be following Narfern around in like a 20-foot thing. I'll actually put a token on there for it. It has like 120 feet of movement, so he should be able to deal with it quick. The first attack is a 9 to hit Shadow, which misses. So it's going to just remain where it is. Next up is Eluharad, who is going to... where is he? He's going to go over to Atior, and he's going to cast... where is it? Dimension Door on Atior and himself, pull Atior through.
Mhm.
They are going to go way the fuck over here, where they're still in range of this guy, but hopefully not in danger. All right, next up is another swamp mosquito. It is going to come in and attempt to latch on to Claribold. Nine to hit. That misses. It's going to stay where it is. And I'm going to put a dragonfly on the map. Next up is Claribold.
How big are these mosquitoes?
Like 5 feet. They're huge.
All right. Well, I guess he'll just try and attack that thing that's right in front of him. I need to roll a d12, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's an 8. All right. 21.
21 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. That is 12 points of damage.
Okay. It pops.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then he will. Let me see here. So would he be able to move Thaddeus to like right here? Is that possible?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, and then he will just attack the next mosquito.
Okay.
Does he need to roll every single time he tries to attack, or just at the beginning of the turn when he uses the attack
Every time he
action?
tries to attack.
Okay.
All right, is that his turn?
He gets to attack one more time.
Okay.
That's a.
Oh, he's going to attack
5.
the other one. I see.
Yes. 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
All right. 9 points of damage on the next fly.
9 points of damage. All right. That one pops as well.
Nice. And then he will bonus action move Hunter's Mark to the new purple worm.
Okay.
Sorry, let me see. Where was he before? He was like right 20
Tiger,
feet.
you're okay.
I'm trying to figure out how much movement Find Seed has really quick.
I do not remember off the top of my head. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
We'll just call this the dragonfly for now.
Okay. And then he will move.
There's Narfrin. There he is.
Come on. Trying to like figure out. There we go. All right, and then he's going to move around Shadow the other way and move right there, so he is within aura for I think is it 5 or it's 10 feet. So Logan and B-Red, you now have +2 to your saving throws with the Claribold right there.
Perfect.
Okay, that is his turn.
Okay. Narfrin, go ahead and roll initiative for the dragonfly. It's got +5 to initiative.
Okay. It's a 12
12. Okay.
for the dragonfly.
So in that case, next up is yet another mosquito. This one's going to try to find a crack in Zaffir's armor to try to get him. 16 to hit, misses. And then we've got
Michael said 2 damage.
But
Oh, yeah.
Take it back. Take it back. I don't have the shield equipped.
oh, okay.
I've got the
About to say,
just
just
falchion.
he just dies from attacking you. The purple worm is going to turn to you, Zephyr, and make an attack. Trying to pluck you off of your horse. First attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
Nope.
And the second attack is going to be a tail attack.
The bad one.
This one's going to be going for Logan.
It misses.
What is the worm doing to Logan?
It's going to
Attacking.
take its tail, which is somewhere behind her, and just kind of try to stab her in the back with it.
Okay.
Essentially.
Clairbolt has his reaction back now, so he's going to impose disadvantage on it.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
It's
Go ahead and make,
Cutting words.
okay.
That's a good call for cutting words with her AC.
Don't do that. You mean worm.
Just roll a 2 or more.
3 or more.
3 or more. I thought your AC was 17. My bad.
3.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Wait, no.
No,
That still hits
no,
me.
I need more than a 3.
That's a 15.
Damn.
Isn't it?
Go ahead and make a
God
Constitution
dang
save
it,
for me,
I'm
please.
Is my armor class
wasting all
really
of my
13?
slots.
It's 10 without any bonuses. Wow.
Remember, you get +2, okay?
Make a what save? Dex
Constitution.
plus 2. 16.
16.
Is that with Logan's Constitution save?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to first take the piercing damage as the stinger kind of inserts itself near where your kidney is. You take 16 points of piercing damage, and then after failing that save, you're going to take 35 points of poison damage as the poison from the stinger begins to seep into your bloodstream.
Logan falls.
Okay. Logan is down.
Wait, so
that
I'm
mean?
on water. Do I still? I have the thing where it's walk on water. Does that count if I'm unconscious?
Yes.
Yeah, the spell's still on you. You just kind of like lay on the water as you fall down. So
Glad I don't drown.
just mark you as dead, please. 1 sec. Logan, dead. Yes, excellent. Next up, the purple worm is going to attempt to burrow under the ground. If you guys would like to make attack of opportunity, go ahead.
Yes,
Let's get it.
I shall and I will. We get
Expect
advantage.
Nothing less.
Yep. We're across from each other.
I mean, the first one hit, so
Well, there's only one. Did you roll in that 20? Good. shit.
Wow.
I rolled 22 total.
Okay.
So
Go
I
ahead
just
and roll
double
your damage.
the.
Just the dice numbers, then add your modifiers.
16.
Gotcha. Okay.
16 from you, Zephyr.
Yes.
Okay.
God damn it, Matt. I'm going to add my modifier.
Bummer.
Shit.
So
Next time.
8. 13.
Somebody get Ben a
15.
BRAD branded calculator for Christmas. 16?
15 on
15. Okay.
piercing, and hold on, let me do the extra damage.
Okay. Remember that gets doubled too.
That is, that's a 10. So 20
Okay. Wow.
points of lightning
Not
damage.
expecting to get hit that much when he went under. Kerplunk.
Yeah, that's
He
why you don't run away. Ha.
burrows under the ground, and he's going to take his movement. Next up is Atior, who, not seeing anything, is going to try to buff somebody if he can. Who's closest to him? Lex. Lex, yes. Oh, can't do that. Ooh, actually. Yeah, he's going to kind of put his, sorry, you guys can't see me, put his hands up in the air and then clasp them both together as a resounding boom fills the area, and right in between Shadow and Lex, a large shimmering hand appears with little red hairs coming off of the back of it. Looks just like Atior's hand, but massive. And it's going to wait there to hopefully get a chance to attack later. Next up is top of the round. I believe Hezrian was going to go first this time. Hezrian?
You did. My fault. So they're both underground, correct?
Yes, you cannot see either one of them.
Can I hold action?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll hold Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And the
Until,
triggering event whenever you see one of them?
Yeah, either one of them pops up.
Okay.
All right, and that's my turn.
Sure thing. All right, Narfrin, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to drop Hunter's Mark, and I'm going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold my action until until one of the two worms comes out of the ground, and I'll shoot twice at that one.
Okay.
And then let's see. And then I will do. Where is it? I'm gonna have Shadow move over here to kind of guard the horses just a little bit.
Okay.
And she's just gonna hold her action in case, because last thing she saw was the fucking purple worm in front of her, so she's kind of gonna wait there and see if it comes back out.
Okay. Sure
And
thing.
if it does, she's gonna attack it. Either of them, if either of them come out.
Got it.
That's my
Tito,
turn.
you're up.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so Logan is still down, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna move up enough to where I'm 60 feet within her range. I'm in the kitchen, so I don't know how to. I can't move myself.
Okay, I can move you. Just say.
And healing word her.
Here.
And I'll go, and I will fix you.
Okay.
And then you hear like the fading guitars in the back. But and then and there's no worms, right?
Right.
Are there any of those like big mosquitoes around?
There
That can
He's not, like,
fish
is one
he's
after?
next to
not finding it.
Zephyr, and there is one that you guys haven't really noticed yet.
Matt,
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
you have him by the dead mosquito.
What?
You have Tito by the dead mosquito instead of me.
He was just getting
He
Tito
was getting within
60 feet.
60 feet of you. That's
Oh,
what he was
okay. I
doing.
thought he wanted to move over there. Sorry.
Do you want me to roll the healing for you, Tito?
yeah.
What was the
Just the first
healing word?
first level healing word.
1d4 plus his modifier.
Yeah, that's right. Do you know what your spell
No,
modifier
the
is, Tito?
check.
I can roll it.
I think
I'm right
it's-
okay,
here.
go ahead.
I'm looking at the stat.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
you
it is. You did what level?
first level.
Yeah, it's a 7.
7.
Right.
All right, Logan, you get 7 points of healing.
And I'll viciously mark the mosquito next to Zephyr and call it a twig that flies.
Okay. What's your spell save DC?
16 wisdom save.
Yeah. the mosquito, just hearing your words, Zafir, you watch as its
Yes.
brain at the top of its head just kind of pops and it sinks and floats down to the ground.
Yes, I killed it with my words.
You did.
All right, that's it for me.
All right.
That's it for my turn.
Next up. Let's see. Oh fuck! I can't do that. Can't do that. I need dexterity saves from Tito, Ash, Lex, and Horse Hubert, please.
Ooh, deck save? Nice.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me one jiffy.
Do the horses have any modifiers, or is it just straight roll?
Can somebody answer that with for a riding horse? Actually, I can.
One.
For dex, plus nothing.
Plus nothing.
The war horses have plus
war
one.
horses have +1. Yeah.
Yeah, there are no war horses in this group.
Horse Hubert got a 6.
Okay.
RIP to a real one, my nigga.
Liddell doesn't have to, right?
Liddell does not have to.
Nice.
Correct.
Okay, so shit, 17 for Lex.
17 for Lex. Okay. Next, Tito. I know you were in the kitchen. Sorry, dude.
I'll roll for Tito. Don't.
Hello?
Oh, 19!
No, I got it.
You sure you don't want me to do it?
Nah, Tito, you have to do your own roll.
Damn.
buddy.
But he already rolled his own.
Yeah, it's not good. I wish. I wish I hadn't said anything. All right. Well, I rolled 2 4s, and it would 9 for me,
And a 4 for Ash.
and a 4 for the Ash. Yeah.
Okay, so one of the purple worms charges out of the ground at extremely high speed, just between the 4 of you, I suppose. You're all going to get your attacks of opportunity in a moment, but first, Tito, Lex, you managed to jump out of this away, so you're just behind Black Mamba. So go ahead and move yourself there. Tito, you get launched another 5 feet away, so you're just one space north of where you are now. The horses also get launched, and I know how many hit points they have. You all get launched about 15 feet up in the air, except for Lex.
Lex was levitating.
Oh yeah, Lex didn't have to make a save then. Never mind.
Oh, never mind. I thought because I don't know how big these things were, so I thought you put that in there.
Yeah, no, my bad. You're good.
Hey!
He can reach you up there. He is very tall, but he wouldn't get launched. But the 3 of you who all failed anyway, all do get launched, and you're going to take. Let's see. As he collides with you, and then you collide with the ground.
Wait, what did you say?
13
How many
points
points?
of damage.
Sorry, you cut out at that exact point when you said 13.
Oh, okay. Let's move you guys real quick.
That's exactly the riding horse HP. Rip.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 13
Oh.
hit points.
Oh,
Yeah, all the horses are like weak as fuck, hit point wise.
Why'd you move me?
because you. Oh, you can be there. Sorry. Well, actually, he's a 4x4x4, so you'd have to be 25 feet up to not be in his space. I'm just going to give you 5 extra feet because that's the only way it makes sense in my head.
That's fine.
All right.
I was gonna let you do the math.
That's fine. So both the horses die?
They went unconscious.
Well, the riding horses, we said, do not make death saves. It's just.
I know, it's just dead horses, I know.
Obliterated.
All right, so Horse Hubert and Ash, Gonzo. I'm just going to move them a little bit away. We'll say they got launched a little bit further, so they're not in the combat zone. And the purple worm, seeing you, Tito, get launched and are in a vulnerable position. It's going to try to attack you first. Everybody, go ahead and make your attacks of opportunity. Those are your held action attacks if you were holding one.
Wait, Matt, before it attacks me, do I have my reaction up or no?
You
I
used
can't
your
tell.
reaction to
For cutting words, right?
cutting words, yes.
Okay.
So let me know if you guys do any damage with those held actions.
Yeah, I'm calculating them currently.
I missed both of mine.
Remember, it's with we looked this up. I looked up this up after last time. If you're holding an action to hit something, you only get one attack, one hit.
Oh, really?
That's in the rules.
That's
Oh,
why
that
Eldritch
fucking
Blast is OP because it's got multiple
Yeah,
beams. per
Eldritch
attack.
Blast counts as just one. You just do it at the same time with both hands or whatever. But you
Oh,
only get,
that's why.
if you're holding like to use your attack action, you only get to hit once. So one
Okay.
roll.
So that's just 9 points of damage for me then.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll have shadow attack. That's a 18 to hit for shadow.
Nice.
Does that hit, Matt?
Yeah, that hits. That just hits.
Okay. Awesome.
Shadow doing work this time.
Yes. She's pretty cool now.
Matt, can we tell which worm this is based on the damage to its outside?
On your turn, you can make a free medicine check if you would like.
18 points of damage from shadow
Wow. Okay.
and a strength saving throw.
Okay.
It's okay. It's mommy.
You said 18 points of damage.
I rolled. Yeah, I rolled. It's 2d6 plus 8.
All right. 14. That's the lowest I've
Damn, that-
rolled on a strength save.
Man, that just almost there. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so Tito, the roll to hit you is
Give me good
a
news.
29.
Big money, big money. Oh, that I think that hits.
Jesus.
good. I was just hoping it would, because you're now going to take. Oh. 25 points of piercing damage as the teeth begin to rake along your body, trying to pull you in. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Hey, roll a natural 20, okay?
What? Oh. Okay. Oh, not 19 plus 5, 24.
You save. You manage to get out from
Hey,
its
that's
mouth
high enough.
before it decides it's going to eat you. So excellent work there. Where's the? Okay.
No, he would have just swallowed me whole too.
Yes, he most certainly would. And then he is going to use his tail to reach out and make a shot at Lex up in the air.
No. Maybe.
That's
Lex
20
uses not get hit.
26 to hit Lex.
Is there a dex save there somewhere?
Nope, there's a Constitution save though. You can go ahead and make
God
that for
damn
me.
it! Can you switch it? That'd be appreciated.
I don't think so.
14. How does that work?
Yeah. All right. So first, as the stinger attaches to your stomach, piercing it and causing immense pain, you're going to take 16 points of damage. And then, as you fail to save, you begin to feel the poison seeping into your veins. You're going to take. Oops, that's not right. It's 12 of them. 39 points of poison damage.
Plus 16?
What?
Did you say plus 16?
Yeah, 16 and 39. 16 points of piercing, 39 points of poison.
God damn. Where's my fucking calculator?
55.
You guys remember when you guessed other characters to go down? It wasn't the other characters. Goddamn motherfucker.
You down?
You bet I am. So my levitate.
Yeah, you're 25 feet up in the air.
Yep,
And
there you
thus, when you
So that's a critical.
fall, it's not a critical. It's
No, it's just one death save.
just
which is
damage. Take away a death save because you land on the top of the water. So you have one failed death save, Lex. You're also going to be pushed out of his space.
Nice. That's just what I wanted, so that's good.
Wait, so since I don't have water walking, am I like drowning currently? Sort of? Or am I just like floating in the water?
You just sink in a little bit.
Yeah, you don't have water walk, but you're not prone, right? No, you are prone
No.
because you got knocked. But no, you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
drowning. You're kind of keeping your head up. I'm not going to say
Okay.
you're drowning. All right, Lex, dead. Next up is
No.
a mosquito that is going to come over here and try to bite Hezrian. Uh, 19 to hit.
That misses.
Really?
Macy's 21. Macy's 21. I got Shield of
fuck?
Faith going on.
Oh, okay. In that case, he's good, and B-Rad, you're up. B-Rad's just chasing these worms all around the map all day.
Sorry. Trying to find the right app that I'm in. I haven't looked at the map yet, so let me give me a second. This thing popped up. Oh my god, I'm spinning around again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope, not the right combo. So, after seeing my horse fly through the air and die,
Yeah.
I am going to run as fast as I can. Hold on one sec. Let me make sure I'm in the right. Okay. Here. And I don't have advantage at all, do I? I can't get anywhere.
Nope.
I'm going to unleash.
How are you attacking? You had to use 60 feet.
That was not 60 feet. Hold on.
That was
Hold on.
45 feet of movement.
45. Okay, let me move back one. That is 10 feet in between?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Wasn't Atior's hand gonna do something?
It doesn't have a held action on his turn. It's going to do something.
Shit,
Yeah.
hold on. Thought that was 40. Is there a way, like bonus action or something, that I can move 5 feet?
Nope.
Okay. So I am going to. How far? Wait, that was. Where was I? I was right.
He was right here.
I was right in between them.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Where's the measuring thing?
What are you trying to measure?
Just the distance between some things.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I should have done this before, but I was not paying attention.
Good.
Okay. What do I have that I can throw? Dagger 20.
Come on, puppy.
So the range 20 is in black, and then 60 is in parentheses. So 20 is like to throw it, correct? I have to be within 20 feet.
If it's past 60, it's a disadvantage.
Okay. But so under 20.
Yeah, under 20 is disadvantage too. So
Okay.
the range is 20 to 60.
Okay, gotcha. So 20 feet away from inside the box, correct? Is where I should start it. So like, if I
Well,
went,
no, just right at the box is fine.
okay, I'm just gonna.
Remember, if we were playing, in a way where we weren't visualizing like this with all the pretty graphics and stuff. We would just have squares, and the squares would be
Okay.
the whole place to attack.
Okay. So that is 20 feet. So I am going to throw daggers at it.
Okay.
Angrily.
Go for it.
Sorry that took so long.
All good.
It's a natural 20.
Fuck.
That pink one is a good die. So that is. Where's my D3? Oh, right there. Okay. So that is going to be. Let me use this one. 6 points of. Actually, no. 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second one doesn't hit.
Okay.
What's up?
Get your critical
I just doubled the dice. It's a dagger. It does like 4. Yeah, no, that was all of the damage. It was kind of sad. And the third one definitely does not hit.
Okay.
Um,
Is that your turn?
yes, that was my turn.
Okay. Zafir, you're up.
Which worm is it?
Make a medicine check.
Total of 20.
This is the more healthy of the two.
I'm going to cast Banishment.
Okay. What's the save?
Charisma save.
Charisma. They're super charismatic worms.
They do not appear like it from one
Come on,
charismatic
they're
person to
beautiful.
another charismatic worm.
14.
My save is 15. It's gone.
Poof. Zafir.
And then I'm going
Nice.
to...
Wait, describe what that looks like. You just banished a giant purple worm.
So I saw horses fly through the air, Lex get stabbed and fall, and Zafir just kind of roars, and a little bit of fire comes out, and he holds up the sword towards the dragon, or not dragon, the purple worm,
Not
and
yet.
in Draconic says, by Onatar's word, be gone! And then I'm gonna ride Damascus over there. I've got 60 feet. And actually, I'm gonna ride him right there, so I'm in the middle of everybody, and cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
And I am now concentrating on Banishment.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's my turn. I'm just gonna calculate the healing real quick.
Zafir's be going off.
You're going to get Lex with that, too?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
good.
definitely going to be one of them.
It's her turn next. So, go ahead.
there's 6 creatures. So I'm definitely going to hit myself, Lex, Logan. I need 3 more that need it. Who else did Tito I saw got hit. Who else did I see get hit there? Nobody?
So me, Shadow,
Logan
and
got hit
Cannonball have
earlier.
not gotten hit yet, so you don't need to worry about us.
Nor
Okay.
Kalora.
All right.
Logan got knocked
Logan
out.
got
earlier.
knocked out earlier.
Yeah, so I'll do, yeah, I've got Logan. So the 6 will be me, Lex, Logan, Tito, and B-Rad. Oh, well, then it'll
So I
be,
didn't know you
have
already
any
got
horse,
Logan.
have
Atior
any
was hurt,
horses
right?
take, okay, then
No
Atior,
horses
not
that have
B-Rad.
taken
Atior, not B-Rad.
Atior's far away.
Okay.
It's 60-foot range.
He's way farther than that.
Okay. Sorry, let me look at the board again then.
Oh shit! Yeah, they're far away. Holy fuck!
Oh, they like
I had to zoom out.
went away.
Like, y'all got this.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. He's
They were
just
still
not gonna
helping.
not gonna find another host for it. So,
Okay. Well, Lex, no matter what he rolls, you are conscious again, so it is your turn.
and it's
What would you like to
7
do?
points of healing for all of the people mentioned.
How's it going?
And I will. Can I yell as a free action?
Sure.
It's gone while I can concentrate. We have to kill the other one. that's officially the end. Sorry.
All good. Lex, you're up. You're muted.
That's fine. Let's see. Da, da, da.
One is banished into another dimension, and
Fuck. Give me a second. I didn't prepare to be up. Oh, actually. All right, so I'm gonna go here, and I am going to hide.
Okay.
That would be a 26. No, 27. I keep forgetting it's plus 11, not plus 10. Yep, 26.
Awesome. All right. Kalora, you're up.
All right, so I guess I can no longer see Lex, so
Nope.
can't heal her. Okay, so I am going to take a look at the battlefield. Is anybody else looking particularly wounded that I can see within 60 feet of me?
I don't think so. All right, guys,
Where
does
are
anybody
you?
look particularly wounded?
I'm in the tree.
I mean, I'm looking half
is
wounded.
Logan within 60 of you?
Yeah,
Let me see.
Logan's pretty hurt.
Logan's fucked.
Oh yeah, Logan is hurt.
Yeah,
pretty hurt.
she's within 60 for sure. Yeah, okay, so I will be like, oh, okay. And I'll take the little hand of healing energy that I was getting ready for Lex and throw it over towards Logan. And she gets a second level healing word. And she will get 7 points of healing. And then I will
Thanks,
hold.
Laura.
You're welcome. I will hold my action for if another worm pops up out of the ground to bring a lightning bolt down on it.
Sounds good.
Is there any way I can hold an action? Because I didn't use an action.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna hold a short bow.
Logan, you get this healing word coming to you just in time for your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. Do I see the water moving anywhere?
Make a perception check.
That's
Use your
20.
dice.
They were working last
They
time.
were working last. Okay.
Yes. 19.
Nice.
19? Nope.
All right. I'm going to run over to where I dropped my quarterstaff and see if I can reach in the water and feel for it.
Okay. Do you remember where it was?
It was right about here. Oh, God.
If you'd like
Lex!
to run over there, go ahead. Make an investigation check.
That's not where it was, is it? It was either there or there.
No,
Right.
Actually, how much movement
What
do you
check?
have?
45 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you got there with 40. So yeah, make an investigation check.
I just rolled intimidation. That is not what I meant to roll. 4.
Oof.
Yeah, do not find it there, unfortunately. Is that your turn?
I will ready my fists in case something comes out of the water.
Okay. You can't do that because you already used your action. To
Because
look
I
around.
already did it action. Can I ready a bonus action?
Can you ready a bonus?
No.
No, you can't.
You have a unarmed strike as a bonus action.
You can only ready your action.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Next up
That's-
is the Dragonfly of Extermination, Narfrin. And he just leaves. Bye.
I had to put down my sandwich.
Oh.
All right. It's Clairbold, right?
What? No, it's the Dragonfly.
Oh, dragonfly.
Yeah.
Do I see any more?
There's one
Does
over
it
by
see any more?
Hezrin.
Yeah, there's one on Hezrian.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it'll go for it. What does it do?
It just goes over there and touches it, and the dragonfly dies. Or not the dragonfly, the mosquito dies.
Boom.
Ta-da!
Die. Easy. How much movement did that do? Just okay.
It has 120 feet of movement.
Cool, and it can only destroy one per turn, I assume.
No, it doesn't take an action or anything to destroy anything. It just, as soon as it touches it, pop.
Okay, and then I guess I don't know where this last one is.
That was the last one, I believe.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll just move back to where I was.
Cool.
And then that is Dragonfly's turn.
Thank you. Next up is Aluharad, who is going to step forward to here and ready Cloud of Daggers at second level. Yeah, second level. Piper, you're fine. Next up is Clarebold.
Okay. So currently there are not any worms on the board. Who looks the most like hurt right now?
Is it still Logan? I would assume it'd still be Logan.
Logan or
it's
Lex?
Yeah.
Well, you can't see Lex, so
Lex is
Can't see Lex,
completely
okay.
hidden.
And almost see though. I'm like pretty hurt. I'm like half hurt.
Then
Tears. They're moving more than half of it.
he will move around and I guess get here with Thaddeus, and he will do I guess so. I can't like move him. There we go. And then he will do lay on hands. 55 hit points for you.
Wow.
Logan.
Thank you.
Or how much? I guess how much? I mean, do I have to?
You don't
is
have
she-
to blow your whole load as soon
Well,
as you touch her.
Well, no.
That's more than
That's more
I
than like
need.
what you need. So like how
that's
much?
more than I can take. I need 30
Make it stop!
feet.
How much you need?
38.
38.
38. Okay, cool. I will give you 38 hit points.
Thank you
This
very
is the
much.
highest pitch laugh I've ever heard Ben laugh with. It's amazing. You guys are missing out.
Is that Clarebold's turn?
Um.
I'm alive.
Yeah, that's his turn.
Liddell is going to come back over here with the other war horses so he feels safe. And then oh, sorry, buddy. I need dex saves from Hezrian, Black Mamba, and Shadow.
Because this is it coming out of the ground. I limited.
I got a 20.
Shadow got a 13.
Okay.
Does that fail?
You will know in a moment. I need Black
Oh,
Mamba's
okay,
roll.
Like Mama got a 3.
Black Mamba got a 3. All right. Black Mamba and Hezrian are both launched up. Oh, no, not Hezrian. Just Black Mamba is launched into the air. As he gets launched, Hezrian manages
Come on,
to
babe.
jump off and get free, landing 5 feet away with no damage taken. Shadow, unfortunately, also fails and is knocked outwards. They are each going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage
Like Mamba alive.
as they land.
Yes, sir.
Black Mamba looking hurt, maybe has a broken ankle, but he's all right. I'm sure Shadow is fine.
Oh yeah.
those of you that were holding actions for this worm, go ahead and let him go.
I have a deck save, please.
Now, does Lex have advantage? Is she hidden?
Yeah, she's quite hidden.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm hidden,
wait.
but that's not how sneak attack works. I have to have someone within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, but you get advantage if the creature doesn't know you're
Wait,
there.
wait,
you
wait.
have advantage on it.
That's not. Well, yeah. I mean, that's assassinate,
Sorry,
but they have to have a
she-
turn.
She is not hidden from it.
What you mean? I'm not hidden from it? I have 27 stealth.
It's
Trimmer sense.
Tremor Sense and Blind Sight. I can see you with both right now.
Bitch, fucking worm.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can still hit it.
You
if I
still hit
hit
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Galora, the dex save is 10.
Woo! I got a really good roll.
Got you.
23 points of damage.
Ooh.
Dead,
Ooh.
dead, dead,
Ooh.
dead.
Galora Tea Leaf, how would you like to do this?
Shit.
All right, so after being confused as to where Lex went, she's kind of like looking around trying to find her, and then as soon as she sees the worm pop up, she kind of gets a little bit spooked and like does a little jump, and then just like lightning bolt directly between its mouth, and I wanted to go inside of its mouth.
Like zap zap.
Okay. As it kind of launches out of the ground, mouth upwards, where it was burrowing the dirt and mud away from the swamp, the lightning bolt is called from the skies, and it connects, hitting it in the mouth and going down its gullet in such a way that in between the scales on its armor going down, you can see a blue light very quickly flashing down its length. Lex, as you're readying your bow to take aim, you see it just collapse into a burning pile of disgusting, nasty worm guts. Now,
And then she kind of claps a little bit on the tree and lets go for a second.
Let's go
and
and
realize
fall
she
down.
probably shouldn't.
as such, you have now 50 seconds.
Yeah, Zafir is going to yell, "Okay, that was the coolest way I've ever seen something die, but get around where the other one was." And I'll like run over to the hole where the other one was when I got rid of it.
Someone get me. I'm having trouble swimming that fast.
The water's not that deep.
Do you want to do an investigation check
Oh,
to
is
look
it
for the
not that
hole? Because
deep?
it's in water.
Hey Lex, can you show me exactly where the worm was? I'll just look around yelling.
Shakily.
Guys, hurry, we have 50 seconds.
Okay,
hurry.
shakily, I stand up and
Everybody run over.
I find where the hole is,
I run.
and I go over to it.
Okay.
Well,
It was here, so arrange yourselves.
I don't even know where you're pointed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I see where Michael is, so that's fine.
Kalora's going to stay in the tree and cast the lightning bolt on it when it comes out.
Oh, wait, no, it was here.
To be fair, Lex would also probably stay back, and I could just like yell where it is.
This one?
This one, yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, this is the one that was banished.
Yeah, so I'm gonna still stay back and have my bow ready.
Wait, fuck, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was further over to the right.
That's okay, I've still got his hit points. I can just change it.
Lex, where was it?
Talk
You
about
wanna-
your
you
quarterstaff or
wanna
the
just
worm. The
look
worm's
around
over
this one?
there.
All right, and poof,
I'm-
the creature arrives back. Everybody gets
I'm
to do an
Going to
attack.
attack with
Go
a
for it.
third level inflict wounds.
Tell me what I need
Wait.
to roll, all of you, if I need
I
to
did
roll
a
anything.
27 for
Dex
hitting.
save.
Does it matter what the order is?
No.
'Cause
Guys, I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 19.
Nice.
Nice.
Galora, the
Jeez.
dex save is a 15. Zafir, what was your roll that you needed?
Let me tell you, it's just roll the hit.
Okay.
So nat 20.
8
Uh,
points of
fantastic.
damage.
8 points of damage. Oh shit.
can I vicious mockery?
Yo, can I get some D10s, guys?
Yes,
I
you
just
can.
need one.
Does
Here you
18
go.
hit?
Yes.
18 hits.
I did 12 points of piercing and 9 points of lightning damage.
Thank you, Shadow.
I did 28 times 2. So 56
6.
points of necrotic.
Anything else?
Did you hear what I said?
did 4
Yes.
points.
Logan, you did 4 points.
Yeah.
Was I able to do vicious mockery or can I not do a spell?
No, you can do a spell, but
Alright.
you don't get the chance
Um,
because Logan. Somehow, how would you like to do this? Zephyr comes down with this explosive, powerful
Oh my
blow.
god.
Logan comes in and pop, and it dies.
I
Flicks
imagine,
its nose.
Logan, if you're okay with having a team kill here, because I did
Absolutely, 'cause
necrotic.
you did,
I
like,
imagine I
everything.
did necrotic and its body just starts to rot, and when you punch, it just punches through
That's perfect.
and just crumbles.
Shit. Monk shit. Let's go.
Fuck yeah. So glad that fight's
I'm
over.
glad my 4 points did it.
Way longer than I was expecting it to. But that's okay. That means I've got a lot.
Good
left for the
job,
rest of the
everybody.
session. Atior kind of steps back over to you guys. Oh, that really hurt. That's not my voice even. Did it get my lung?
Must have. That's how medicine works.
B-Rad. B-Rad,
Yeah.
can you come over to the tree and catch me when I jump?
I don't know how far away that is, but yes, I can be there.
We're not in combat.
Okay. I know. I just wanted to make sure I could get there before you. I didn't know if you were jumping now or if I was like.
No, I would wait.
Okay.
Hey, Matt, how many horses are left? We just had
One.
3 die?
Surprisingly, Liddell.
2 of them died.
Horse Hubert.
Horse Hubert and
Okay,
Ash
because
are dead.
R.I.P.
Zephyr is going to like celebrate with everybody for a minute and then start ritually casting again. Actually, is Waterwalk still up?
It would be, wouldn't it? No, it's concentration, right?
No, it's not concentration.
Oh, then yeah, it's still up.
First, yeah, awesome.
It's an hour.
Okay,
Alright.
Kilora.
Yeah,
Kilora! That was such cool lightning.
right?
You just blew
Wasn't
it up.
it?
And
I
lightning
just
is the
wanted to get it
coolest.
right down its throat.
That was really
Pause.
good. I think you gave it a little bit more than they could take, if you know what I
Did
mean.
Did you guys like the butts in the beginning?
I
was
just
very
want to be clear.
confused.
When you do hypnotic pattern, the only
It
people who
doesn't.
see it are the ones that it affects.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
well-
So nobody else, when you cast it, nobody else knew it was there until you said something. Nobody. So that's why it was so important that you came back and said
Mhm.
something about it, because
Yeah, I know.
if your friends saw it, they would also be hypnotic.
Yeah, I like just didn't even think about it. I knew you were supposed to do that. I just forgot to do it.
Yeah. I just thought it would be funny.
Hey Matt, I'm just gonna grab Logan's quarterstaff,
Okay. Yeah, you go over there and find it easily enough.
and then I just kind of
Oh wait! Did Shadow talk in my ear earlier?
I was,
Marfarin?
never mind.
What?
Never mind. I didn't mean to interrupt, Lex. I just saw that was 17 minutes ago. My bad.
Oh no, you're fine. I was making a joke.
Gotcha. Sorry, Lex.
So I'm just gonna, limp over, holding my stomach, limping over to Logan, like, here you go, don't drop this next time. And then, drag myself to Liddell and pull myself up to my horse as if I'm ready to go for the next step in our journey.
Sure. I would like you to please make a perception check for me, Lex. Actually, no, make an intelligence check.
Oh goddamn! Can I do perception?
No, do an intelligence check. But add your proficiency modifier to it, just for kicks.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, I wanted to also look around, see if there's any shiny things anywhere. I don't know, on
Sure, make a perception
on
check.
the worms and stuff.
It's a valid.
11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Once,
18.
B-Rad.
Tito, you look around and you kind of look at all your friends, including the ones who were poisoned, and start to have an idea about how maybe that would be a good poison to have to coat weapons with, if maybe you could extract some of it. It's probably worth a lot too.
Lex, I think there's some poison we can collect from these guys. Use what almost killed you, and to
Can
heal
I-
other things?
Okay. Yeah, I guess if you want to help me do that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I like to help
Wait,
her
wait,
do it
wait.
too.
Before anybody does anything, Lex, you're really hurt. Come over here.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Matt,
yeah.
I was gonna say I was working on Prayer of Healing, but it's a 10-minute cast.
Yeah,
we can
well,
do that first.
So
she gets 21 points of healing from Colora.
Oh,
I want to help her with getting some of the poison because I want to get some of that for my arrows for this next.
Okay.
Whatever.
you do need a poisoner's kit to extract this stuff. So Lex is going to have to be the one that actually does the check, but you can certainly help.
Can I go over to? Are both of them? Did one of them like fall
No, they're
into a
both
hole?
they're both
or-
still there. I just
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go over
There you
to
go.
one of them and try to see if I can take anything off of it for like weapons or
sure
materials or stuff.
make an intelligence check.
He said, okay, I'm fine.
And I just kind of also nod to Kalora, like, thanks.
I got you, girl.
Yeah, so Lex, you can go ahead and make a poisoner's kit check for me.
So what would that be? I forgot what we
Uh,
did last time.
I have to Google it again.
Got
I
an
think
8,
it's,
by the way. No.
Plus Dex and plus Constitution and plus your proficiency.
I think
Yeah, I think it would be Dex plus proficiency. I don't know why.
it's
it
either
would be
Dex plus
Constitution.
proficiency or
And
Intelligence plus proficiency.
it's one of the two.
Medicine.
That's the two I was looking for. Let me just check.
Dex plus proficiency. I like that better.
Yeah, I would guess like extracting it because you would have to be really careful not to touch the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Why I would say Dex, but
I'm gonna tell you. Don't worry.
Bro, I'm not muted, am I? No.
Yeah, we'll do Dex. That's fine.
Yay.
Does she get anything from me helping her or no?
She gets advantage.
Okay, cool.
Dex plus proficiency.
All right, so 18 is my advantage.
18.
Yeah,
You
before was 10.
just make it and manage to extract a couple vials of the purple worm poison or venom. From,
Nice.
And,
no, this is just it in its raw form. You'll have to try to use it to make a poison that can be applied to weapons.
Cool.
Cool.
Sorry.
B-Rad, looking over the
Oh,
corpse,
sorry. Go ahead.
you, with an 8, you see some of these like spines that are coming out the side of it, like the ones that are going along its back there. I think
Mhm.
those could be pretty cool as something.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I? Is there like a spot where I can like cut them off, or is it like just break them off, or?
I would say
Break 'em
break
with
them
me.
off would probably be the smarter thing. Go
Okay.
ahead and make a strength or athletics check. We'll just call it athletics because it's easier.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my sheet. That
you
is
want me to help
a
you, Brad?
20.
20. You manage to crack one of these spines off. It weighs a good 40 pounds.
Okay. What is it like? What material is this? It's just like a.
Chitin.
Okay. Can I take? You said they're 40 pounds each?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take 3 of them.
You guys are the weirdest group I've ever heard of in stealing random things from dead bodies. Like you just have to have a souvenir. It's incredible.
And then
Oh,
can
yeah.
I take out my sword and try to cut like where its stomach would be to see if there's anything inside of the worm?
Sure.
Oh,
Unfortunately, you do so, and there is nothing inside either worm in their stomachs.
Damn,
Yeah,
I just
so
rolled a
they probably
17
don't
by dropping
get-
my dice.
Adventurers too often. So it was a good
Okay.
idea.
Okay, darn. I thought we were gonna find a new crewmate.
Yeah. Are there any swallowed people in the bodies?
Yeah, B-Rad just checked. There were not.
No.
Lex, once we're able to get the poison situated, would it be cool if I use some of that for my arrows?
Yeah, as long as I can have some arrows.
Sure. Sure. Have a bunch.
Thanks.
Right.
Do
So
you think I could add poison to my tongue for my vicious mockery?
I would like to try that.
No, just like add it to my like tongue, like the tip of my tongue, or, like
I
spit it at
don't
them.
think that's advisable.
No, we should try it.
You don't think so, Professor?
Oh, you're jesting.
No, I'm not
Right.
jesting. No, for real. Like that could have been a cool modification for that spell.
Right. Kalori, you know where this entrance was, yes?
Hey,
Should we
Matt,
have-
Yes, I
has
do.
Has it been 10 minutes for Prayer of Healing?
Yeah, we'll say it's been 10 minutes.
Okay,
Prayer of healing
then
goes off.
6 people. I need volunteers.
Aluharat, or Atior, rather.
Like,
Black Mamba, he's not a
Um,
person, but he is to me.
Shadow, if she can. But
Yeah,
others are
it's-
our priority.
16 points of healing to 6 people. Zafir doesn't need it, so whoever needs it.
I need it.
I'm
Okay,
okay.
1,
Black Mamba.
2,
16, you said?
Lex.
Yep.
Atior.
3, 4, 2 more. Anybody else missing health at all?
Logan?
Shadow.
Okay, Logan and Shadow. Cool,
I'm
that's
all
it.
good.
Oh, look.
Oh wait, no, Logan is good. So if anyone else needs it.
Sweet.
Oh, Liddell didn't get hit at all. I left that horse by himself.
Well, that's
Okay.
because he ran away because he had his own ability. He could go as far as he wanted.
Man, smart
It's
horse.
amazing.
Okay, I'll just use the last
Guessing I
bit for
can't
Zafir
get-
to heal back to 100%. But
Cool.
yeah, 16 points.
Right. So I don't fancy staying out here in the swamps too much longer.
Let's keep going.
Do you want me to recast Water Walk for the people who are now horseless? Or, oh wait, you can just hop on with me. Someone hop on my horse.
Me.
Okay.
I might be
Someone
a
can hop
little
on
big
one
for
of ours,
your
either.
horse.
Atior calls you over. B-Rad, you can ride with me. He can hold a lot of weight, and I don't weigh much.
Okay.
I'm going to be an
who
owl
is that?
again.
Atior.
Okay, cool.
Do you put your hands around his waist, Brad, and hold him?
You probably wrap
Um,
up his whole body in just your hands.
Actually, yes, I do.
He kind of like looks back for a minute, turns back forward.
Hi.
I was just imagining being crushed for a moment. You're very
Hmm.
strong.
I hadn't noticed.
Just continues riding in awkward silence.
Let's
Does
go.
Logan have a horse?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, does Aluharad have a horse?
Aluharad does have a horse.
Can I go get on his horse?
Yeah, he'll call you over and say
Okay.
you can get up. And then Tito, who you're riding with Zafir.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm
everybody's
gonna-
got horses or animals.
I'm gonna ask Zafir, can when we start going, can you ride next to the Aluharad and Atior real quick? We have a question for them
Yep.
before we get to the mountains.
I'll pull up beside them.
Right. Wait, are we like currently moving on the go?
Hey Matt, while we're traveling, Zafir switches back to his hammer and shield.
See if I get it. All right, so now that we are all back, you guys are on your way with Kalora's direction as a bird to the. Still recording. Good. To the entrance that was mentioned in the research journal that you found in the library. She is leading you through the air. Tito, you are now riding by Atior and Aluharad, or near them, if you would like to speak to them.
Alright. Hello, Atior and Aluharad.
Hi,
going?
Tito. Great.
So, journey's been going alright after the worms.
I mean, you've been right next to us.
Yeah.
Why are
I
you being
know,
so
I'm just-
formal?
What? I don't know. I'm nervous. Sorry. Sorry if you thought I was joking earlier. I wasn't like. I didn't mean to like jest. My bad. But
Are you talking about the poison thing?
yeah, but no. Besides that, I wanted to talk about something else. I just wanted to apologize real quick. But anyways, I was wondering because I've never really fought a dragon before. If you guys
Neither
could
have I.
provide some insight on like what. Oh, you haven't. Okay.
No, the Might
Because
Side
I was
was the
just
first time
figuring
I've ever.
because you have.
They're pretty terrible.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had done any like research or know like about what spells are effective or less effective against dragons.
Well, you have to keep in
Essentially,
mind
because
that
I just don't know.
different
I'm like
dragons
thinking
are
about how I'm supposed to fight the dragon.
dragons are individuals,
Mhm.
just like you and I. Some will be more intelligent, some will be less, some will be stronger, some will be weaker. They are as sentient, if not more so, than you and I. They have a greater capacity for intellect and knowledge than we do, inherently. Any of the humanoid races.
That
And they're
being
inherently
said,
magical.
black dragons are real assholes.
I bet.
Yeah, they certainly have a reputation. Tito, you'd want to keep in mind that this particular dragon would likely be immune to acid, likely.
I figured.
Beyond
Alright.
that, I don't know too much to tell you. It hits hard.
Yeah, I'm
When it
gonna
was hitting the
want to stay
tower,
away.
and we were protecting the tower with with our life forces.
Do you
Um,
guys have any ideas who the rider is? Any theories? And do you think he'll be here?
I think it's unlikely that a dragon who would let a man ride it would be parted from that man easily.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So I do think he'll be here. In terms of who it might be, and essentially just guessing, I know you originally had a suspicion that it was the young man that we expelled from the Feotaris. I don't think that's the case. I just don't see how a man like that could.
Maybe
Leave
he's
Ghana,
not the
they
man you
respect the
thought he
dragon.
was.
What if it is that guy? Do you think you would have enough pull to maybe have a conversation with him before it turns into somebody has to die?
If it was
were
that guy,
him?
I would imagine so. He would know that we are far more powerful than he is.
I mean, he does have a dragon, though.
Yeah. Maybe he's not who you thought he was. And he's like some other powerful thing and he came there to like be a spy of some sort.
Sure.
And
Can
he
I-
was just so much more powerful, that he was able to keep cover from you guys who are so powerful as well.
Sure.
Could I
All
ask
things
his
are possible.
name?
If I could remember it, yeah, let's see.
Just ask Lex, she remembers.
Do you think I can suggest the dragon to let me be the rider?
No.
Sorry,
Probably
guys.
not.
Sorry, guys. I was in the bathroom. Do they know who the rider is?
No.
Okay, cool.
There's some
Um,
very interesting ideas, Tito.
Ghost Rider. Whoever.
He tells you his name. I unfortunately I don't have it, but he tells
So
you.
I
I
recognize
know he
his
has
name
a name.
from any reading or anything I've done while I'm here.
You do not.
All right.
Tito, for the record, as someone who makes a living teaching others how to either correctly or incorrectly ingest liquids, putting the poison from the stinger of a purple worm is a terrible idea. Not that it would do anything wrong if you have a perfectly healthy mouth with no cuts in it, but if you have even the slightest nick in your mouth, it could easily kill you.
Yeah. I was just
It's
thinking
transferred
to use
through the
it as
bloodstream.
a, like,
It would be destroyed by your intestines if you drank it, truly drank it, and you had no nicks or cuts in your esophagus or stomach lining, things like that. But it's a bad idea.
yeah. I was just thinking to perhaps use it as a spell component. I don't know. It's just random ideas. That's all. I'll move on.
It's all right. I know you're not a doctor. I just wanted to give you that information.
The name is
Thank you.
Frederick Denmark.
Frederick DeMark. Thank you.
Thank you for these office hours, Professor.
Right. I suppose we're off then.
I'm going to pick up pace a little bit because that was really awkward.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys wanted to roleplay?
I wanted to yell up to Kelora at some point.
You guys probably, I'll just say for the sake of brevity, you have about 5 hours of travel left. You'll be arriving sometime just shortly after sundown.
But I'll yell up at Kelora and be like, "Hey, Kelora, can you come down and talk in my head, please?"
And I fly down.
Matt, there
Hi.
are also 2 gods on Zoom, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I know. One of them is my audio, the other is my video.
Ah, gotcha.
And I say, "Do you need something, Zafir?"
Well, if we do watches tonight, whenever I have a watch, I'm going to make a couple of things, but I was going to make you some. I don't know if they'll be really helpful in most situations, but they'll look really cool. I was going to make you just like some bracers that are like, it's a big leaf on the top and then it looks like vines and stuff intertwining to close it. But I was going to make you those, but I wanted to make sure that you wouldn't be like, no, I don't want those.
Wow. You see her owl head do like a 360-degree spin. That's really cool.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just excited.
Yeah, but your head looks like it should be broken.
I know. Owls are so cool. I would not mind, and thank you very much. That's very sweet.
When I hear Zafir saying this, I'll turn to him. Do you think you would be able to make Shadow's armor before the fight? If not, it's not a huge deal. But I wanted to just mention it to you before we get there.
Yeah, I've got to make Bira the shield too, but I think I should be able to do all of them.
Thank you.
Someone will just have to pick up the slack while I'm on watch.
I can do that for you.
Okay. That's all I've got.
I can too, from the inside of the dome.
Okay. Anybody have anything else? Okay.
Matt, one just question for you. Is Atior or Luherad, are either of them the ones that I gave the circlet to?
No. I believe that was...
It was the enchantments guy, I think.
Veronin.
Veronin, okay.
I was like, was it Veronin? Because
Is Veronin the leader of the school?
Yes. He's the...
Okay, yeah, it was him then.
Oops, I just lost Zoom.
You both of your gods are still on ours.
It just minimized. Do we have anything else to roleplay, guys?
I'm all good.
Okay. So over the next few hours, you guys continue traversing the swamp. The dragonfly flitting about every once in a while and vaporizing mosquitoes as they come near. Overall, it's still not comfortable. It's still very muggy here, and the mist is still somewhat annoying, especially once it gets dark. In this area, once it's dark, there's no sound of wolves, no extra loud noises in the night. They're just the occasional splashes in the pools nearby as you guys are going by. Something hidden beneath the murky water of the swamp. Something that luckily doesn't seem to have much interest in attacking you guys at the moment.
That's good.
As you guys begin to near the area that Kilora knows to be the entrance, and the sun has gone down, you probably have, I would imagine, Kilora, are you still a bird at this point after 5 hours?
No, I'd probably, on our last hour of travel, be just perched with, who's still on a horse?
I mean, you can probably be with me and Tito. I don't know.
I'll just saddle up with whoever is empty. And if not, Zaffer.
I have a horse.
Then I'm with Lex.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So Kilora, at this point your destination is about 10 minutes away.
Okay, you guys. I think we're getting pretty close. I don't know, maybe another 10 or 15 minutes? That way?
Do we want to sleep before we go into the cave? Or do we want to go into the cave?
I guess do we think we're gonna have any cover by the time before we get there? Because if we stay in the cave, we'll be able to have cover from anything and won't be spotted.
I mean,
Personally, I'd rather be in the cave. If my vote counts for anything, I don't relish the idea of staying out here with whatever else might be in the swamp.
I just don't want to walk into the cave and then all of a sudden there's the dragon. Oh wait, no, there's the big entrance way up top that
Right.
Whether or not it is, Zaffer will probably deduce that that's closer to the lair. So we're going in way at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah,
okay,
10
gotcha.
feet above.
Okay, yeah, I think we should rest in the caves then.
And we don't have to go super far in. We can just stay, right at the mouth of the cave, so at least we are covered.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that's a good idea.
Probably not close enough to the mouth that if we make a fire, the fire would be showing outside the cave.
Agreed.
We can always make the dome as well, right, Tito? I doubt, unless this has very high ceilings, this cavern, that my castle is going to be much use, or my tower, rather. Tito, you can do the dome today?
Absolutely.
We should be fine.
Yeah, we should be.
You guys continue on for another 10 minutes. Kilora eventually pointing out the entrance to the mountain boardfall. It's before you, probably another 20 feet, and then 10 feet up the mountain, there's a small winding path that goes up there, probably just wide enough to get the horses in there. Don't see any signs of wildlife, definitely no signs of dragons. All is quiet. You guys head up the path, I assume, and into the cavern where you are met with a very slightly warm air coming out from the depths of the mountain. The smell of sulfur and brimstone begins to invade your senses very mildly, but as you continue in just a little bit to make sure your fire is not visible, if you choose to make one, it gets a little bit more pronounced, the smell of sulfur and brimstone. You guys stop probably, what would you say, 100 feet into the cavern?
I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go 75 feet, the path begins to curve to the right. As it does, and you continue on to 100 feet, the subtle moonlight that was lighting the first 75 feet of this cavern being the straight line fades, and you are now in complete darkness. Those of you without dark vision can see nothing except for the hands in front of your face.
Do one of you want to cast light until we can get a fire going?
You
Yeah,
think we
I
should
wanted to
cast
say,
light?
is it a good idea?
Oh, Tito, can't your dome? Can't you have a light in there without?
Hang on.
I thought I remembered you making it slightly brighter in there one day. I might be wrong. It's been a long time since I've cast that.
If Kalora's on my horse, she'd probably feel Lex tense
Yeah.
up. This moment that Lex couldn't see.
I
Yeah.
reactionary cast dark vision on her. You have that for 8 hours,
Nice.
knowing she doesn't like underground spaces.
With that, I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys to a new map.
Yeah, tiny hut. You can make the interior dimly lit or dark.
And then just like say like, thanks.
Important note about this, guys. Please don't move yourselves. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
I did not mean to start the battle music.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
this is
God.
where we die.
I
dead.
will. I will
TPK,
try
that's
not
it.
to move myself.
I'm going to
I
start
will move
this
Hezrian.
music.
Hey,
I'll
Matt.
put your horses down too. What horses are still alive? All of the war horses and
Black Mamba, yes, sir.
He's a fucking survivor. Damascus,
Yes, sir.
Thaddeus, Fidel.
So Matt, make sure you give Lex dark vision.
Yes, I also don't click on your horses if you would, because I need to dim their vision a lot.
You're muted, babe.
While you're doing that, Zephyr is going to start casting Fabricate to make a little, like, very rough hut to, like, saddle the horse. Not saddle the horses, but I'm not planning on taking my horse deeper into the cave. So I wanted to make a safe-ish place for them.
And I'm gonna start tiny hut.
How many feet of dark vision does Lex get from your spell? 30 or 60?
60 feet, and I'm actually also going to cast it on myself because it's not concentration. So I'll also have it for the next 8 hours.
Yo, Hezrian has 120.
Hezrian has 120. Okay.
Damn.
I'm going to keep it at 60 right now just because 120 would give you more of the map than you should feasibly be able to see
Yeah.
just for the moment. But I'll
Corners
change
and
it once we
stuff.
get into the actual shit.
Yeah, I get 60 feet, I think, as well.
I already gave you 60.
Okay, cool.
Everybody that has dark vision should have it at 60
Baller.
feet.
Awesome.
So I think you're good. Yeah, Zephyr begins casting Fabricate to make a hut to store the horses. Tito, I assume you start casting your dome as well?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of you looking around begin to notice that the cave, there is no sense of light from either direction, either continuing on the way you came or going back. You just can't see anything. Those of you with dark vision see the grayscale world as if it were covered in faint candlelight, but without all the colors associated with that. You finish casting Fabricate, Zephyr, making the rough hut jut out from the walls with a small entryway that the horses will be able to get into that you can then tie off with rope. Tito, your dome goes off and
I can use my rope
Then-
for that for any of the horses.
appears, and you are now safely protected within. The heated interior of the caverns now dulled somewhat for you, Tito, and anyone else who's within the dome as it kind of comes down to a comfortable temperature. I would say it's probably around 90 degrees in the tunnel, hotter than it was outside. And in the dome, I assume you make it around 72, 73.
Yeah. Nice and nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the outside like black.
Okay.
Right. That would like blend in perfectly.
It's up to you.
Does it feel like people for the
Can't you-
person with dark vision, does it feel more gray in there or black in there?
For a person with dark vision,
Yeah.
definitely more gray.
Okay.
Considering
Then
they see everything kind of through a gray filter. Like almost if you did night vision and then instead of green, it was gray.
And I'll make it gray to like match like the walls and stuff.
You guys finish preparing for the evening. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Yes.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Lex would go to Aluharad, and do you know? Well, you know, I know you know about potions and stuff, but I have to assume you probably know some things about poison too, right?
Yes, I do. Quite a bit.
So I got venom from the phase spiders, and I got venom from the purple worm.
Excellent. You have some skill yourself that I didn't know about. The purple worms in particular are very difficult to extract from.
Couldn't tell. But do you know how to make poison from the venom?
I do. You don't? I assumed if you knew how to extract it, you would know how to. Here, I'm sure you'll be able to pick it up, no problem. Do you want to come with me? I'll put a light up and we can...
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
he
fine.
casts dancing lights and 2 lights appear above his head. He notices how bright they are and then just kind of like does his fingers like this and they dim down to almost nothing, just like there's 2 little candles floating on each of his shoulders. He walks to the other side of the dome and if you extracted, you have a poisonous kit, yes?
Yes.
All right, can I see it? I don't have a poisonous kit, I have a potion maker's kit, alchemist's kit. Takes it, sets it down, opens it up. You have an emblemic, a mortar and pestle, vials, syringes. Yes, I believe you have all we'll need. Did you want me to show you on one of these 2 things, or did you want me to walk you through the process?
I guess walking me through the process of both the phase spider and the
All right, so you would actually be doing it, and I would just be telling you what to do. Kind of like,
yes.
you know, teach a student. Perfect.
Yes, since I'm enrolled in your school anyway, I guess this makes sense.
All right, so he begins to walk you through the process of first doing the phase spider venom because it is easier. Let's see. He tells you how to take the extracted poison and make it one more viscous, so it clings to a blade or an arrow. Actually, did I tell you if phase spider venom was ingested or wound?
No.
I thought I did. Okay. And then walks you through the process of refining it so it's better for actually causing damage. The whole process per time you attempt it takes about an hour.
Okay.
So let me give you the first roll that you're going to have to make. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check with your modifier on it, and do it at advantage since you've got a rat helping.
Okay, so the first one is a 27.
Okay.
And the second one is an 11.
I told you you'd get this, no problem. That was excellent work. I imagine that's probably good for 4 uses. And I will send you what it does.
Okay.
I'm just going to send it in Foundry.
That's fine.
I'm in that right now. Is that how that works? Did you get that?
No. I got something that says right.
Okay, good. I was testing if I still remembered how to whisper.
Okay, then yes.
Okay, that's the phase spider venom. How are you feeling? Do you feel like you could try another?
Yeah, I mean,
This one's harder, and there's a lot more that could go wrong. But
here
we go.
I've dealt with my fair share of poison. You know how to do potions.
Okay, so we walk through the same process again, this time being much more careful because this is a deadly poison as opposed to a merely incapacitating poison. You can tell with the second one, he's keeping an eye on your hands and where you're moving things like a hawk in case he needs to jump in and save you from something that might go wrong.
Mind you, you also know where Lex's head is at right now.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and make another check for me. Still at
Same?
Yep.
Okay. First one is 15. Second one is 17.
17. Okay. So as you're taking the vial and you're adding like this tiny amount of saltpeter to it at the very end. It's just going to give it the viscosity and also the clarity it needs to actually cling to the blade and cause damage once it's been hit. Some of it actually goes in with the stab. As you put it in, your hand slips just slightly, and you almost put in more saltpeter than you wanted to, which would have caused a reaction, bubbling it up and getting it all over your hands. And at that point in the process, very dangerous. Aluharad at the last second puts his hand underneath the scoop that you have and grabs it. Try it again.
Fuck.
And you put in the correct amount and successfully make the poison. Congratulations.
Shit. Cool.
I'm gonna look that one up to send you because I don't think I have. I might actually. Let's see. It's an actual D&D thing though. If you just look up purple worm poison, I think.
Now that she's made it, Matt, how do I
Yeah,
need to
I got
apply it to my arrows? How does that work?
Unless you have specially crafted arrows that have basically a pocket that holds poison,
Oh,
you'll need to just carry either a vial or a little bit of it. Bonus action, put it on. Action, shoot your bow. They do make special. Lex has had a special weapon that that stores it. I think Core had one too that stores poison for a certain amount of turns. You can get those, or Zafir can make them obviously, but you don't have any right now.
Well, thanks. I definitely needed this.
You've got a real talent for it. You should look into potion making someday as well. I have a feeling you'd be able to pick that up. Surprise me.
Criminals can't do everything, can they? And I just kind of walk away.
He just kind of cocks his head at that and walks back over to Atior, who is currently, by the way, just in case you were wondering what Atior was doing, looking at the wall. He's also got a tiny little mage light floating by his head, scratching off a bit every once in a while and licking it. And then writing something down in a book.
I go
Over
and
and over
join him.
Okay.
What you eating?
You're also muted, babe.
Oh, I'm not eating anything. I'm testing. I'm trying to see when the last eruption of this volcano was.
Ooh.
You can tell from the deposits on the walls here. If you look, they're slate gray, but there are darker patches in certain places indicating volcanic activity. And also there's this layer of soot on the walls. And do you feel that heat? Do you smell that sulfur?
Yeah, it smells like farts.
It's certainly an active volcano.
We're in a volcano?
Yes. In fact, I think this might be a rather large lava tube.
Oh, great.
We're probably in no danger. They don't erupt all that often, and this one certainly hasn't erupted in living memory. So I wouldn't be too worried.
Okay. Can I taste the wall?
Sure. Doesn't taste very good.
And I take a bit off the wall and lick my finger.
If the air smells like farts, this tastes like it.
Yeah.
Mixed with kind of a gritty ash and charcoal.
Mm.
told
That
you.
doesn't taste good.
Right, but you can tell based on the taste, the properties of the mineral they're on, in this case, it's been a long time. In fact, I doubt there have been many people here since then, just because a lot of this probably would have been rubbed off just with time, but it's still here. This could have been here for 1,000 years.
Wow. Interesting.
It's incredible. Someday I'll come back here and study more once we've done the job of the exterminators.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought maybe you had found like a cool moss on the wall or something. I really like moss. But
Well, I would be surprised if too much is living here.
do you know of anything that could withstand living in an environment like this?
Well, lots of things could. That's the surprising thing. If it wasn't for this dragon, volcanic soil is actually very rich. I'm surprised. Well, I would be surprised if the swamp would stay. If there wasn't a dragon living here, it would probably be just a lush and verdant forest, kind of like the forest surrounding.
Interesting. Maybe he's just, man,
Exerting his influence on the terrain.
he definitely is.
Would that we all could do that.
Yeah. Sometimes my grandpa can control the weather around where I live, but not the terrain.
Well, I can do it in small portions, but not 6 miles at a time.
Yeah. I can make crops grow real good.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
a very valuable skill.
I actually did it underneath the city with the dwarves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to make sure you were okay from, like getting hit a lot earlier today.
Feeling much better thanks to you and your friends.
Good. Have a good night.
You too. He goes back and immediately just turns back to the wall, touches another place, scribbles. Zafir, you were going to say something?
I want to start studying Birad, because if it's possible, based on like how his natural armor is built, I want to try and like make almost like a clip on each of the 4 corners of the shield, so when he's not using it, it can clip onto his back as like an attachment, and then also an attachment in the middle for it to clip onto his arm. So I'm studying Birad to find the best way to make attachments.
Okay. Make an intelligence check and add your proficiency modifier.
Okay, so 16 minus 1, 15 plus 3, 18.
18? Okay. Yeah, you think you've got a design in your head that would work.
And then I am going to, before I sit down to start praying, I'm just going to like announce to the group and say, I'm about to start making some stuff. If anybody has any extra metal, that would be great. I think I have enough to make what I need, but if anybody has extra, that would be really good. Oh, I will definitely need extra to make some armor for Shadow Marfrin.
You have the stuff that I got you from her old armor, right?
Yeah, but it'll probably need. I probably Matt, would I be able to make armor for Shadow now in one sitting, or would it have to be multiple?
It would have to be multiple.
That's what I figured, because she's huge now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it
That's
would
okay.
take three sessions to make Shadow armor, because it's not as complex as your plate mail was.
I will
It's-
go ahead and see if I can tonight just make like a headpiece for her.
Okay.
Cool.
I just drop off my set of manacles in front of Zephyr.
Thanks. These are really shitty. My dad and I used to make much better ones. But it'll be good metal.
I would check the bag of holding because I might have some metal that was in there, unless I gave it to you before.
Okay. Cool. And then I'll sit down and start praying to form the shield. And did you get the pictures I sent you?
Where'd you send them?
Zoom. Basically, think of like the Daedric shield from like Morrowind, I think, where it has the face on it, but the face is not going to be super scary. It's just going to be like smiling.
Okay. I've got to download all of them. It's annoying.
So it'll be like a raised face on the front of the shield. It'll be like a tower shield.
Scary face shield. And why'd you send me? Oh, I see.
Yeah, because
Wow.
it's not fully the Daedric shield, because I don't want it to be terrifying looking.
Yeah, no, I got you.
It's going to give him some emotion.
Yep, I got it.
Sorry. Would Lex recognize that this is a volcano?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, now that you're inside of it and can smell it, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, you know
You
what
guys-
that does to her psyche.
I do indeed. You guys spend your time getting ready to bed down for the evening, with the exception of Zaffer and anything else you guys would like to do.
But sorry.
Go ahead. Zaffer's got an hour, so if anybody has anything, wants to do anything in that hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Narfrin.
Oh.
They're both 9.
Me and
Regard her as she walks up. Not at her.
Aluharad and I made the poison from the venom. So here, you don't want to. You basically want to dip your arrow into it right before you fight something. You don't want to drench it now because it's not going to be potent when it hits.
Okay. I'll be very careful when I take it out of her hands.
Oh yeah, shit! Don't break that. You will probably
Die.
don't have hands anymore. Essentially, we'll start with that and then go forward to death.
Yeah, if you want to send him, Lex, the
Purple worm.
description. Yeah.
I will.
That way it's like Lex told him rather than.
Thank you.
I just kind of shrug and then make my way inside the.
Are you doing okay? Can I do an insight check on her?
Yeah. I mean, I say yeah, but I don't know what Matt says.
Did you put your hand up, Matt? Can anybody else hear Matt?
No.
Oh, he
Ooh.
put his
Sorry,
hand up. He's
I accidentally
resending
left the meeting.
it. Is it okay to do an insight check on her for that?
I couldn't hear anything you said because I left the meeting with my audio.
I asked her if she's doing okay. Because
Okay.
I want to see if I can ask if it's like if I feel like I should ask that.
Sure. Make an insight check.
18.
Oh shit.
18. All right, Lex. That's a pretty good roll.
I know. Ooh, hold on. Deception. 13.
Like, are your hands shaking when you hand me the vial, or like anything like that? You seem nervous.
Oh, 100% nervous.
100%.
This isn't the normal confident like Lex that you see. It like she's not making eye contact at all, and it's not the same like she hates you eye contact. It's the fear of you seeing her true emotions.
Mhm.
That she just kind of like here you go, and just like explaining everything without like any emotion, almost like B-Rad sort of level. But I don't say she would be shaky necessarily because
She's holding deadly poison.
yeah, well that, but I think she'd be more stiff than anything.
Yeah.
So,
Are
but then
you going to be okay?
uh,
You seem very
yeah.
nervous.
it
Is it the dragon or is it being underground? The volcano?
Would you know it's a volcano?
I mean, we had talked about it before, like in the research, right? That it's a volcano. I think.
Matt, you're muted.
And he's a
Sorry,
ranger.
no, you didn't talk about that in the library, but when the volcano happened, it was thought about that it might be volcanic activity. So if you want to decide that your character would know based on the smell once you get here, combining that with the previous knowledge of the earthquake,
I
you
think
can
that's-
say,
Yeah.
yeah, it's up to you.
Okay, so what'd you ask? Sorry.
What are you nervous about? You seem nervous.
It, I just here's your poisoned. I'm gonna go to bed, and then I just go inside the hut and go to my bed and hope that nobody else approaches me.
Anything
I'll
else?
take a first watch if nobody else is doing anything.
Zafir, you finish creating your shield, or Birad's shield, I should say.
Ooh.
And what metal did you use?
It would have been steel.
It comes out looking exactly to the design specification you gave it.
Nice.
So it is a convex shield. Along the top and bottom, there are clips that look like they would match up with Birad's shoulders, where the front plate connects to the back, kind of would connect to the back plate and hang on, as well as the bottom plates of his back, where it goes, he has like a little gap between his butt and his lower back. This would be hanging on to the top
Can I
part
give
of
a
his lower
story?
back.
Can I give a story time real quick? We went to Waffle House this morning, and Ben wore pants that had multiple holes on the butt, and he didn't do laundry, so he had no underwear on either.
Wow. Wow. Just like
And
Birad.
he
Well
showed
done,
our
Ben. Well
waitress.
done.
The clips on the inside that clip onto Birad's arm actually fold down. They're on hinges. So when it's on his back, they're not going to be poking into his back the whole time. They actually fold down, and when he wants to use the shield, they lock upwards. And basically, it's like a pressure clip.
It's exactly how I imagined it.
Perfect. It jumps over and connects in the same way. He's got a front and back plate on his arm. It'll latch onto the front plate and act kind of like a buckler without him having to hold on or do anything. The face of the shield is the happiest, jolliest face you could conceive of, with a big, wide open mouth with steel behind it. It's actually got slight fangs as well, and two bulbous eyes with the lids half over, eyebrows raised jauntily, very puffy cheeks. Looks like it would cover his torso quite well.
Birad, your shield is done. You ready to see it? I think you're going to be really happy about it. And I'll flip it around so he can see the face. And then
That's neat. Thank you.
But the coolest part is this. Stick out your arm. Okay, and I'll walk around to the side of him and just push it on like a slap bracelet in the 90s.
Yep. Chink. Clips in. Birad, it's a little heavy, but it's like you don't have to do
Both
anything.
arms?
It just stays on there.
No, you just have to have the one that it's on up.
Oh, okay.
You can still use a sword with the other one.
Which one did you put it on?
What are you, left or right-handed? Then your shield is on your left hand.
Birad, just a note, you are completely ambidextrous. Nobody would design a creature that
You can
can only
switch
use
sides.
one hand at a time.
Oh.
But can I see it again real quick? and I'll unfasten it and then walk behind him and clip it onto his back. If you want to use a two-handed weapon or something, you can just keep it there.
Okay. It's like a coat.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I've got to make more stuff now.
Okay. Do you need any help with it?
Do you have any, like, metal? No, you gave me all your stuff, didn't you? Okay, cool. No, I mean, you can watch. It's pretty cool.
You have the bag of holding, right?
Kalora has the bag of holding.
Okay. Kalora, did you give him any metal?
I don't know if I was around when he was asking for metal because I don't know what core had in it.
Okay.
I've got it in my notes what I had in it.
Come on.
That I would definitely have, if you had searched me out, I would have given your contents. Probably wouldn't have been too keen on you taking anything of course just yet, if there isn't stuff in there.
Yeah, I don't know what he
There
has
is
in there.
definitely core stuff in there.
Yeah,
He
I wouldn't
has,
take any of
like
his stuff.
13 weapons, I think, in there.
Jeez.
Something crazy like that.
Yeah.
That was after he sold like 13 of them, right?
Yeah, let's see. What have we got here, core? Let's move this slightly. Weapons. He has a bell. Oh, okay. Bell, a bucket, a bag of 20 caltrips. I'm just telling you the metal items. He has a crowbar with 70 feet of rope, 2 ropes attached to it. 20 feet of rope, then a crowbar, then 50 feet of rope. He has a dagger, a tankard, a greatsword, you're muted, baby.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Can you go back to the crowbar one more time?
Yes, the crowbar is 20 feet of rope, then a crowbar, then 50 feet
God
of
and click on it.
rope.
20 feet of rope, crowbar, 50 feet of rope,
Yes.
crowbar?
No, just one crowbar.
Okay.
He has a tankard.
Yep, okay. You can go on past greatsword.
And the last one would have been a javelin. He's got a lot of other stuff, but I won't give that to you right now. You
Okay.
do, when you're searching through it, you do see his dwarven book that he spent a lot of time reading before he left you guys. And you find a potion of invisibility.
I leave everything exactly the way it is, except I give all of the metal items.
Okay.
Thank you. This will be really helpful to make Shadow's armor. And I'm about to start working on your secret thing that everyone will see afterwards when you get to wear it.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Yep.
And then I'll start praying over that. And I'm sending you the description right now, Matt.
Okay.
Kalora goes to bed. We'll take a watch if necessary.
Okay. So as Zephyr settles in to get his second craft of the night going, Narfern, you said you were taking first watch. Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Just using it for roleplay time. Nothing's going to happen during this watch. So if you guys want to do anything, feel free.
I think he's going to be quiet,
Understood.
resting.
You know what? Let's just skip the watches because we got a lot to get to, and I want to get there. So
Okay.
nothing happens.
I just have to
during the
make
night. You guys take watches.
2 things.
Yes. Just send me the descriptions, and we can get moving.
Fucking do this shit, guys. Gang, gang.
I'm so excited about these maps. There are 3 separate maps. I love it.
He's been working so hard, you guys.
Real quick. So, going over this, I would have given one of these swords to Claribold.
Oh yeah, one of the magics, one of
Yeah,
Squall or Tempest.
I would have
Which
given
one?
them Tempest.
Tempest.
So Reed put that in his inventory, and I'm going to take it out of mine.
And Claribold does have a shield. I don't know if he ever added it to his inventory, but I made him a shield with his god on it the night that everyone else passed the trials.
Yeah. Okay.
Matt, if you could put Tempest into his inventory,
I can do that.
I appreciate it because I can't do anything, and I'm gonna need you to give him a long rest as well.
Yep.
Thank
Or
you.
Matt. I don't know why I said Reed. My bad.
I'll put Tempest and the shield if it's not already in there.
So
I think the shield should be in there. I think.
Oops. Okay.
Or at least a regular shield. I don't know if it's a different.
It's not
shield.
a +1 or anything, so it's fine. Shield and Tempest.
Oh, the sword.
There you go. Tempest is in his inventory. And I will give him a long rest now.
Thank you.
cool. That's all I had.
And Zephyr would, before he makes Narfarin's or Shadow's head armor, he would ask for Narfarin, I'm gonna take a break for about an hour, and then before our watch is over, make the headpiece for Shadow. Do you have a way you want it to look for her?
Try and make her look scarier than she already is.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
So I'll just try and make a almost wolf-shaped helmet that makes her that comes up behind her ears to like make her ears look more pointed and even more dramaticized features.
Okay.
And then like onto her shoulders. So from like the top of her head, right above her eyes, down to like the shoulder area, if that's possible.
Gotcha.
And I will be using all of her old armor and a set of chainmail if I need more.
No, her old armor will be sufficient to make the headpiece.
Cool.
So you spend an hour praying to Onatar to make this armor.
Well, Kaloris was first.
Oh, Kaloris first. Okay.
Yeah.
And did
because-
you already sent me that?
Yeah, that is in Zoom on the host god.
Host God there.
And that is all just pure steel, and then 2 pieces of the ancient dwarven gold for accent. And you just let me know how many steel ingot I need to take out for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them after this.
Okay, I'm gonna let you describe that, Zephyr, because that's all fine with me. Not to make any changes. Lex, can you roll a d20 for me?
Four.
4.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do I add it?
add your sleight of hand modifier.
15.
15. Narfrin, since you were merely meditating, go ahead and make a perception check for me at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, no. That is a 15.
15. Okay. I'm going to make an executive decision and say, Narfrin, you know that Lex is not asleep. She's pretending to be asleep, but she's not.
She's in the tiny hut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're not even meditating. I shouldn't have made that disadvantage. What was the first roll?
9, so that would have been an 18.
18. Okay. Sorry, Lex. Lex is not asleep. She's awake, and she is
So
crying.
I'm in the tiny hut as well, right? Since we're not doing like are we still doing like the watches, or am I
Yes.
out there?
No, you're still on your watch. You're outside, but you can still, or no, you're not outside. I would say you could be inside or outside. It doesn't matter. Either way, you hear or see Lex is crying.
I'll walk over to like where she's down, and I'll just kind of like sit crisscross next to her. And I'll kind of just
Obviously, I'd hear him coming, right?
Yeah, unless he was trying to be stealthy.
I'm just saying. I mean, even
No.
that.
I'll just sit down next to her, and
Well, I easily sit up. Like, he's sitting there, and then just go like that, and hood, typical emo style sort of vibes.
and I'll tell her, if you want to talk, we can. Just let me know, and I'll kind of like resume kind of just my meditation, and if she decides to talk at any point, I'll stop.
Sorry,
Zephyr, around this time, your spell goes off, and if you would like to show that off later or now, whichever you like, you can describe it now or later, or when you give it to Cora, whatever you like.
I know he went to just go walk Bandit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he just went outside and let
Yeah.
it out.
You can skip it then.
Okay.
Lex, do you decide to talk at any point during the next 2 hours? Do you go back to sleep? Do you stay up?
No, I mean, Dum Dum caught me, so. You're not gonna make fun of me for crying or something stupid?
No, I've cried before. That would be mean to make fun of somebody that I've done.
That's not very manly. You should probably not cry.
It's a pretty toxic way of thinking of masculinity, but
I know. I know it is. It's just. But I don't even know why. Like, I was fine. Like, even though we're in the past and I'm far away from fucking Flint. Mind you, I'm like yelling, whispering this because I know everyone else is sleeping. I'm not being a dick.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm far away from Flint. It's like, this gives me time to, get my head together, how to find him. But this should almost be like a break. But why do I feel like I'm breaking?
well, what about this reminds you of him?
You mean besides the fact that it's a fucking volcano?
Well, yes, I'm trying to talk you through it. So what specifically?
Well, I mean, grew up on an island with the fucking fire Genasi Flint. His whole thing was on the side of a volcano.
Hmm.
It's just,
Well, there's nothing wrong with, the trauma that you've had. Still, like, there's nothing wrong with still going through it. When we've been on the beaches before, I get anxiety from when I went through my trauma on the beach before. There's nothing wrong with that. There's
it's
nothing-
not, it's not that. I see, like, it's over and over. I see my parents dying.
Mhm.
And they're dead. They're not coming back. I mean, Zephyr brought Hezrian back. Like, good for him. And I'm glad that Hezrian's here. But, like, they're not coming back. But I shouldn't still be scared of this stupid thing. We're gonna fucking... I don't know.
It's really hard losing people you love.
suppose it is. But I don't. It's not them that I'm worried about anymore.
Who are you worried about?
Are you fucking dense?
I'm talking you through it. Who are you worried about?
I mean, who else am I around every single fucking day? I don't have anybody back home. They're all dead.
I'm worried about everybody else too.
Just saying, fucking symbolism, or whatever the fuck that shit is. A Luharad or Atu will know better. But like, even Cool. We lost Cool. Now we're in a fucking volcano, which is essentially where my parents were murdered. And now we're just going headfirst into it. So hey, there we go. Let's all get ourselves killed instead of just, going eventide like I suggested to see what's going on with Claribald's mind, because he's still fucked up.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to turn around and leave, or do you want to keep on going forward?
I want to survive. I want you guys to survive. But I know that every single one of you are going to go fight that dragon. And I can't be the one person that turns around and not goes after that dragon. I mean, Hezrin might come with me.
I don't. My first choice might not have been to go fight this dragon because I don't want to die either. Because I'm afraid. I'll be honest with you. I'm afraid to die here. But I know that I have a duty to the rest of the group, and I have to do whatever I can to help them and keep them alive.
See,
So that's what's keeping me pressing forward.
This is the fucking problem. Is when I start caring about people, then I have to lose them.
That's the risk you have to take, when you start caring.
I
It
don't
hurts
like
it hurts when they get ripped away.
I don't like it.
It's worth it though for what you get while they're here, right?
I mean, Kalo and Zaf are alright. B-Rad and Logan are good at fighting with me. Tito can be funny. Hezrin does cool shit sometimes. Claribald, I still don't know, but whatevs. I think I'm just a mess right now, and I think I need sleep. I mean, I fucking got knocked out twice by 2 enemies, like, down to the point where other people had to take care of me, and other people don't have to take care of me. That shouldn't be that way.
There's nothing wrong with needing a little bit of help. Sometimes when you get help from others, you'll be able to do things that you'll never would have been able to do before, right? You never know what will happen. Especially, when we fight this dragon. We're going to win together, and that's the only thing to it.
Or die together.
I'm not going to think like that. I can't think like that.
So you're making death not a choice.
It's not on my menu.
I didn't turn off the light. Just so we're aware.
Josh.
I know. This keeps fucking distracting me. I always have an exit strategy. I just don't know if it's.
Well, just if you do feel like running, before you
Run.
if you run, just look at your situation and just remember that some people might be counting on you to do what needs to be done.
Mind you, Lex has never thought about it from that point of view that people would need her. So.
Mhm.
I don't think you need to tell us that.
Okay. Put it out there.
I don't know if you want to test how stealthy you are, but you might want to. It might help to snag some of that Timather ale off of Zafir while he's distracted to maybe help you sleep. Might
You
help
know-
just a little bit.
You've never once said something that smart before.
I try my best.
But I'm not going to touch his ale. That's its home. I'll just hope eventually sleep comes. Especially if you stop talking to me. Then I might be able to sleep.
I won't say anything more, and I'll get up and walk over to the other side of the hut so she can sleep.
But as he's walking away, I say, thanks. Obviously no eye contact because that's awkward.
Then she won't see the thumbs up I give to her.
Nope.
So I don't keep talking to her.
Okay.
I'll go back to my meditation.
Zafir, you take an hour break after crafting and have a final go at it during the watch.
You're muted.
You're muted.
That will be making the top piece of armor for Shadow.
As the spell finishes, the armor that is before you is both fierce and impressive. It is kind of the wolf equivalent of a skull cap type helmet, meaning that it doesn't have a lower piece. It does have the ears that come back. They're slightly angled backwards, so she still has full range of motion for her ears, so she can hear in different directions, because that's very important to wolves. The top is fashioned like a wolf's head with eyes cut out. The snout comes down to a nose that is also cut out so that she can smell, but the teeth come down and actually overlap her bottom jaw, making her fangs look even more vicious than they already are. The sides where her whiskers would normally come out are just thick spikes of metal that come up from the sides. Then down the neck, you actually get all the way down to the neck to the shoulder blades. There's scalloped, lobstered mail going all the way down, connected with metal rings. It is very fierce looking and very well constructed.
I'm going to pick it up and then walk over to Shadow, wherever she is.
Laying just outside the dome.
Okay, I'll walk up to her and say, "Hello, Shadow," and stick out my hand for her to sniff.
She
And then
sniffs your hand.
I'll reach back and scratch her ear and then motion to the armor and say, "Can I put this on you?"
Puts her head down.
All right, and then Zafir gets a little bit more excited and outfits her with her armor in a jolly fashion.
Put it on her in a jolly fashion. She kind of twists her head a little bit, getting used to it, turns one way and the other. You hear this clang of metal as the lobstered mail. Not loud, just kind of clicking as it kind of moves over one piece to another. She looks around, testing her field of vision, and lays her head back down on her paws.
All right, Zafir will give her a nice head scratch where the armor isn't, and then look at the party
As you turn away from her, she gives the tiniest little howl. Just, "Arr."
Zephyr will quietly howl back to her.
She seems contented by that and lays back down.
And then I'm going to look at everybody who's sleeping, and who looks like they are sleeping the best.
My guess would be either Hezrian or Tito.
You want me to roll a sleep check? Like
Yeah,
what?
both of you guys roll a d20.
Okay. I bet I'm gonna win.
Yeah, Andrew, you've been rolling low for like 2 sessions.
So for the enemies,
So like, this is a straight roll.
yeah, just straight roll.
11.
13.
I
Hezrian
knew
is
it.
sleeping like a baby.
Right. I'm going to walk over to Hezrian and like admire how comfortable he is in this situation for a minute, and then shake him awake.
I didn't have to wake up.
You look like it's time for the second watch. I made all the stuff I need to make, but I'm so tired now. I've got to go to bed. I think like B-Rad is awake. He's got his new shield.
Okay.
So he can watch with you.
Nice. I was sleeping so good too. All
I
right.
know. That means you'll just be really well rested.
Yeah, fuck off. All right.
And I will take the spot he was sleeping in because it is probably warmed up a little bit from the 72 to 73 degrees that we were in the little
Yeah.
dome.
Hezrian, being a almost half demonish person, blood runs very hot.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'll
sir.
be pretty comfortable. I'll lay there.
Do you guys have anything to roleplay? Because if not, we're fast forwarding.
No.
Okay. Your watch goes without incident. You wake up the next two, whoever they are, and their watch goes by without incident. You guys wake up to the cold, dark, or hot dark, in this case, of morning as the dome begins to fade. The pervasive smells of sulfur and brimstone reach you again. The heat coming from further in the tunnel. Welcome to Boardval. Rising Hand, what would you like to do?
Zephyr is going to take a few minutes to pray and meditate.
Lex is going to look at her face in the mirror and make sure her eyes aren't puffy.
I too will pray as well with Zephyr.
Lex, your eyes are no longer puffy. You did manage to fall asleep. I'm not going to give you a point of exhaustion, so I'll say that the restorative properties of sleep have restored your eyes to their natural state. They're a little bit crusty, though, when you wake up.
Ugh. Lex obviously takes care of that.
Zephyr, is this the prayer that you texted me about?
Yep.
Okay. I would like you to roll a d20, and I would like you to do that with advantage, since Hezrian is also praying with you.
Okay.
Don't add anything to it.
16.
Okay. Zephyr, as
Do you want the
finish-
prayer or no?
do you want to say it out loud?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Okay. Onatar, I know I ask pretty much everything from you, and thank you for answering me when you can. But I am really worried about my clan today and what we might face. But I'm also excited in what I might be able to do in your name. The first time I faced a dragon, it was luck that I'm not with my dad right now. I almost feel like he gave power to me to be able to live on. That's what he wanted, was me to make it. but for me to continue to make it, I feel like I need help. So my prayer for you is allow me to bless my clan, not just myself, with your blessing today to help us fight better or defend ourselves better. I thank you, whatever the outcome, and I will brass myself.
Okay. Zephyr, you brass yourself, feeling the warm glow of Onatar's protection enveloping you in your armor.
Oh, I would have given Kalora her thing
well,
first.
Describe those first.
Sorry. So, Kalora, when you wake up, Zephyr is probably like excitedly waiting beside you, just like tapping his foot or something. And yeah, I think Dog needs to go outside when you're waking up and just getting really excited. He hands you a small, more decorative set of bracers than anything, but the top of them is an elongated lily pad, just the pad itself, and from the bottom of it, vines come out intertwining to finish in a transition to a leather loop at the end of one side, and on the other side, there are two small lotus flowers in they act as buttons to enclose it on the bottom of your wrist, and the actual petals of the lotus flower on the bottom are like lined in gold, but the rest is going to be mostly brass, or not brass, but steel. You're muted. Did you lose
Thank
your
you.
voice?
I did. Thank you, Zephyr. These are beautiful.
Yeah, I thought they were really cool. I've realized I hadn't really made anything for you yet. Like I made that crown for the
Yeah, the diadem.
Yeah, I made that, but we left that in the temple. So
Well, I love them. Thank you so much. Can you help me put them on?
yeah, and I will help her put them on, and after that, fast forward back to brassing myself.
Okay. As you brass yourself, feeling the love of the Onatar, blah 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 blah. You hear a familiar voice in your head, that of Onatar. My child, I only wish that I could reveal more to you. Erase this stain on our kind. Fuck yeah. Your brass finishes, and it looks slightly even more resplendent today. As Zephyr's brassing finishes, Lex, you notice the metal points of your armor beginning to heat up to white hot, as Zephyr's scales and armor do, then quickly cooling to brass. Your choker, likewise, around your neck becomes warm. You can't see it, obviously, but it becomes warm, and you can tell that the same transition is happening there.
Is this when I have my mirror out by chance?
No, this would have been after. You could get it back out, though, while this is happening.
Okay, I will.
Hezrian, at the same moment, the brass on your chest of your leather armor. Are you still wearing leather armor?
He has a breastplate.
Yeah, your breastplate now. The breastplate begins to glow hot. Looking down, you can see that from the center, it's growing outwards, this band of heat, until the whole thing is white hot against your chest, and it just feels of warmth.
Cozy.
You hear the beating of powerful wings in your ear as the armor cools down to brass. Tito, your loot, likewise, where it's sitting in the case, you see light coming out from the cracks between. Open it up and see the loot is white hot, ready to be melted or forged. You don't know, but it cools quickly and is now completely brass. Claribold's shield, where it's strapped to his back, likewise, from the inside out, becomes hot and then cools to brass. Birad, your new shield, starts at the cheeks, the glow emanating outwards, becoming warmer and warmer until the whole shield is red and then cools to brass. Logan, the bolts that you have in your quiver.
So one thing on these, I think Tito might technically still have them, but
Oh.
I wasn't sure if they made their way to Logan. But they're the Pataris bolts for
We'll say
heat
that-
metal too.
That Tito gave them to her.
I think I have them, yeah.
Those become white hot in a similar fashion to everything going on around you, and then cool to brass. And finally, actually, no, that's not finally.
No, I also had forged bolts.
Just wait.
I like the metal ones.
Yeah, we made a bunch of those.
Zafir, the Damascus sword in your pack, you see that. Looking down at it, you knew you were already thinking of it, but you didn't recognize that Onatar would catch that, considering the way you worded your prayer. But it begins to glow and then comes back down to brass. The whole of that sword is metal, except for the wrap. So it is just a brass sword. It is really cool looking. The battle axe as well, similar fashion. And finally, Kalora, your lilies and lily pad, the vines coming out, begin to, almost in a natural way, from the center of the lily pad outwards, almost like it's growing. The heat comes until it cools to a natural brass. If your item was an armor-giving property, it is now +1. If your weapon was brassed, it is now +1.
Let's fucking go, my guy.
I'm going to take the longsword, swing it a couple of times, and then walk over to Norfarin.
If your item
what
was
does that-
armor.
timeout. If your item was neither of those things, it now has 2 charges where you can re-roll a saving throw.
Is that my choker?
That is your choker and Kalora's bracers.
But would that be my loot as well?
Your loot is a weapon.
Okay,
Quick
so, like,
question. Oh,
It's a
sorry.
spellcasting modifier, I guess.
Yes.
So for the shield, what do I do?
You get
It's
the
a
shield
shield
for the
+1.
shield. Everybody just has a bonus. If it was an item, like a defensive item, you have a bonus 1 to your AC.
Okay, so how do I add that on here, or do I just do
It's
it in my head?
just add a shield +1 and have that equipped
Okay,
for
okay,
now.
I got you.
And then I'm gonna take the Damascus longsword and walk it over to Narfarin. And did Shadow's armor turn?
Yes, Shadow's armor also
Awesome.
have done that. Sorry, I missed that.
You're good. That was the new item, so
Right.
I'm gonna walk up to Narfarin and hand him the sword and be like, I'm sorry I didn't get to make you anything personally yet, but please take this to use. Hopefully it can help you in some way.
Thank you. I
But-
appreciate it.
I'm just glad Shadow's armor did. And Zafir, after he's in like shock when he gives you the sword and everything, he's probably just going to sit down for a second and he's probably going to be like happy crying for a minute and thanking Onatar. But after he does that, I'll stand up and you guys, Onatar really does not like evil dragons. He's with us today.
Onatar did this?
Yeah,
No.
Onatar's pretty cool.
Zafir did this.
Yeah. This is really cool, Zafir. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just
My
want
loot
to-
is so awesome.
Narfrin, for Shadow, just AC up by 1 for now.
Okay, cool.
Mind you,
Yeah, quick.
after Lex's talk and breakdown and this, just feeling much better.
Excellent.
Hey Matt, I just want to verify because I forgot I also made Hezrian a shield. Just stay the 1+1.
Any of the items you created are going to be +1
Awesome.
for this. So the shield is also +1.
Thank you.
And that is, so you're aware, that's going to last 24 hours. So keep that in mind as you're going through here.
It's not
Come on, Piper.
permanent.
DM, real quick.
Yeah.
So
I
would
believe
that
there
just
is a
add-
loot +1 in D&D Beyond already. You can just add
Really?
that. Yes.
Okay. Does
Just
that add
adds +1 to your spellcasting ability modifier and your, I believe, your saving throws as well.
Okay, cool. That was what I really wanted to know.
Yeah, I figured.
Hey, Matt, before we move on forward, I just wanted to say the prayer that I sent to you. Just
Okay.
In my own head. I wasn't going to say it like out loud or anything.
Gotcha.
But, I sent it on Zoom or whatever.